then there wouldn't have been any clips anyway with that fucking shite not working. Fucking bastard. No, well, it should work just as good anyway. Hopefully I can get the comments up on my laptop here. So, yes, hello. My channel is 17 years old today. Not quite old enough to drink, but doesn't mean it hasn't already been drinking for quite a few years. Right. Hello, Mother. How you doing, mate? You all right? Nice to see you on. Yeah. I'm just going to have to not bother with the clips. I'm just going to see if I can get the pop-up chat for me up on my laptop. Wait a minute. But hello, Sharon Tom. How you doing? Nice to see you on. Yes, thank you. Altriano, yes. Don't forget to click the ads. Fucking ads, not the ads. The fucking comment. I don't know what I'm talking about. Click like is what I'm trying to say. I'm not drunk. Mother said, I met a great collector today, but barely took any pictures. Yeah, no, fair enough. Probably means you was having a good time, you know. When I'm with Metallic nowadays, I hardly take any pictures. But yes, don't forget to like the stream, please. Right, I'm just going to try and get the pop-up chats up on my laptop. Pop-out chat, I mean. Fucking thing. It's ages trying to do this shit. So anyway, how have you lot been? I haven't been on for a while, have I? I was visiting Metallic, so yes, hello Zed. Yeah, I was visiting Metallic recently, so when I'm there, I don't really stream that much. Do a little bit, but you know. Someone said, there's real. Well, I would have a great clip to play you, but I can't. Jack of the Dump. Said, hi, Mike. Coded word cook set. Just a quick hi. Nice to see you on, mate. Nice to see you on. I know exactly who it is. Yes, 17 fucking years. Who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought that? Yes. Hope you're doing well, mate. In fact, I might be, I don't know how close to you, but I may be up your way a bit soon. I'll look into it. I say soon, August. I'll let you know if it's like meetable. Dad said I didn't. You were a Uriah Heep fan, Mike. That one's gone over my head, Dad. That's gone over my head. Al said we missed you. Well, I missed you too. Nice to be back. Jack of the Dump. That name's going to keep making me giggle. It's a good one. Yes. I was thinking about that. This is the weird thing if you're still watching. I was thinking about you and that cook set yesterday because I was going through my camping gear and I got the new set out. And I thought, you know what? I know someone who would have loved that old set. Or the video, anyway. You know what? That's fucking stressed me out so much. I've got a bloody headache now. Trying to do that shit. It's such a shame that nothing works properly. I just want to get on and do it, like, you know, have a nice relax. Have a chat. With a screen I can read the fucking writing. But I can't. It's tiny little writing. You don't know. I need glasses nowadays. I still refuse to wear them, though. Nice one, Ted. He said the Broadsword and the Beast album cover on the last stream went tits up. Well, that's Metallic's icon thing. She probably would have got that. Jack said must be an omen. I reckon it was, you know. I reckon it was, yeah. Yeah, because I'm going camping soon. So I was getting all the stuff out. I've packed a small box. What I tend to do, me and Metallic tend to eat at very different times. So I can't be dealing with eating twice a day. That's not enough for me. You know what I mean? So the other day I was packing up my stuff. And mate, this is my entire you can't rip breakfast, snacks and drinks for the whole for the whole trip. But it's just little basic things like crackers and that, and that's just a cleaning thing for the pots. It's just if I get hungry and it ain't dinner time, I got something to eat. Yeah, while I was doing that, I had these. We got these new pots that are very similar to the copper bottomed cook set. Yeah, and I thought of you. Field said, "What city you from, my guy?" I am from the city of New York. I am from New York. I used to be from Alaska though once. Hamish said, "Looked at the wall and thought you were an American." Then I heard the accent. Yeah, I'm English, mate. I'm English, Hamish. Yes. Deep in the Bung said, "Happy birthday to the channel. I hope you have lots of fun. So take this virtual birthday card and shove it up your bum." That's so deep. Oh, God. Apparently the emojis are going mad. Yes. If they get on everyone's nerves too much, I can turn them off. Well, yeah. It's nice to be back. I did have a lovely time around Metallic, so it was good. We were setting up a workshop for her, so she's got her own fucking. Well, I just call it the shed. It's in a fucking what do you call it? Spare bedroom. She's got a shed now with a lathe in it. Rich back. Rich. So Rich, I won't say too much, but yes, I've confirmed it with Metallic. It's a go. We'll be doing it, mate. I look forward to it. Maybe we can tell everyone at a later date, but I will give you all the information you need to know. Yeah, let's look forward to it, Rich. Basically, this isn't what I was talking about with Rich, but about Rich just then. Me and Metallic will be going to some of the meets that are going on this year. But some of them are near other people. So yeah, well, you can guess anyway. Field said, "If you could pick one of those weapons behind you when the zombies come, which one would you pick?" Well, if I had, you can't quite see it at the top there. Out of the ones you can see here, let's just say that one. But it's a BB gun, so it wouldn't help me. Al Elias, how are you? From Russia, nice. How's the weather over there? Templar Thomas said, "I wish the government made a transformer weapon to add to our collection. That would be cool." Yes. Oh yeah, I suppose. I'm trying to think if there was anything like that. There's probably some. I bet there's something like that in like the World War II sort of era. Hello, Penny in the drop. How you doing? Penny said, "Hi and happy birthday, happy YouTube birthday. Thank you." And Johnson, "Can't believe I've only missed 15 years of this." I know, mate. Where have you been all my life? I don't know how long I've been streaming for, though. Maybe 5 years? I don't know. Number 4. How you doing? You right? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. If you are on a phone, you can just double tap the screen, it'll like. Demon Monk said, "When are you getting a railgun?" Oh, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll make a railgun out of some draw runners. Harv said, "Why did the UK just give up its arms and never fought for it? If the people fought..." Hang on. If the people fought for it, there'd be more... Well, the thing in the UK, it wasn't really anyway... I wasn't... Look, when a lot of the stuff got banned, I was young anyway, and I think because the difference with England or the UK and America is the gun culture isn't the same. A lot of people in the UK don't, they like it how it is, and they was glad to get rid of them. You know what I mean? It was a very niche thing that, had even most of the people who had firearms tried to have done something, it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's just a different culture. It's a different culture. In America, you're brought up with it. In the UK, you're not. You know what I mean? I've said the reason they banned guns was due to the mass use. Well, exactly, yeah. And then people, when that happened, people were glad that the things were banned. You know what I mean? So, by the way, I noticed you didn't mention that the hideousness that is the Spyverse in your video. Can't say I blame you. Well, I nearly did, Zed, and I thought I'll be on that shit forever if I do. Hello, Bonehead. Cairo said weapons are our culture. Exactly, that's the thing. In America, they are. That's the thing. In America, they are. In the UK, they're not. You know what I mean? So it wasn't the same. When the government went, right, we're... Because also it's been gradual. First it was automatic weapons, then it was pistols, stuff like that. And each time it's just been done and no one's said anything because the majority of people in the country didn't collect guns and didn't have firearms licenses and was probably glad. You know what I mean? Bonehead said, you got a G47. No, I don't. No, I don't. Mama said, do you have a Glock 18? No, I don't. Demon Emotion Ninja Stars of my culture. Oh, exactly. I shall still do that ninja video soon. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, by the way. Yeah. Why not? Don't know. I can't afford it. So, what have the regulars been up to? Favourite gun on the wall. That one just there. I've got a terrible fucking headache. Penny said weapons are everyone's culture. They are. Yeah, but don't forget to like the video. Half said karate chops can't stop bullets. No, exactly. Yeah, but you don't. The thing is, in the UK, you don't really ever go out and think, "Oh shit, I might get shot," unless you live in and travel in very specific areas where that and hang around with people that could happen. Right? The average person who goes out never ever has to think. Literally, everyone I walk past could have a gun and could shoot me. Don't know. Penny said, Mike, I'm about to pull out my hammer. You do it, Penny. You do it. That's all right. Bomber said, what is your favourite gun that you ever got? I had a Bren gun once, but sold it. A Diak Bren gun, anyway. Have I seen the Steamboat PD5? No, I haven't, MB. No. Is that a new one of the crossbows, obviously? I haven't seen that one. What is that one? No, I don't have. Right, I need to get a headache tablet. I shoot 7.5 inch, but yeah, do you know what, MB? I haven't seen that. No, I haven't. I've not seen that. So anyway, regulars, what have you been up to? I'll talk to anyone on here. It was just getting a bit relentless for a second then. What have you lot been up to? I have been around Metallics. I went to a market. No, that's not a market. It was like a flea market type thing. Went to a flea market, got a couple of things. I'll show all the stuff I bought soon. We did Metallics. What do you call it? Workshop. Went out for dinner a couple of times. Well, once. Why do I feel like we did twice? I don't know. Penny went to work. Well, Penny, how was your work? Penny, I'll carry on with the Dark Tower reading soon. Obviously didn't have time and couldn't really when I was around Metallics. I'm gonna catch up with everything you sent me soon. Yeah, and then you can do a bit more. But I'll let you know. Maybe in a couple of days. I've been a bit busy since I got back. I've been going a bit mental because I've got a busy couple of months really coming up. So I ain't really getting any rest unless I'm around Metallic House. And then depending on what we're doing there, I don't get none. I do, but I get more around there. But when I'm here, there's just a lot. There's loads of shit I need to do at the minute. Dad said, "You got a headache? I'm surprised. I didn't know they made them that shape." Said that one went over my head again. Fuck's sake. The drop said it's Wednesday. I haven't done much of anything really. Stood around the back garden Saturday. Like bored Noriega. Oh, yes. Fucking hell, boiling hot. Mafia said, they deactivated guns in the back. Well, yeah, a bit of both. Bomber, I do not have a Glock, no. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Double tap the screen if you're on a phone. Fucking weirdos. Oh, God. You get them if you do these ones. But yeah, what have I got I can show you? So I'll tell you what I got from when we was at the marketplace, you know, the flea market. It was like it was a big sort of might have been a greenhouse originally. Massive one, like a nursery type thing that had been converted into just rows and rows of shit. Imagine like a car boot sale, but there's only one place where you buy the stuff and all the rest is just you walk down the aisles. And everything in there. Cabinets with knives, military stuff, everything. Anything and everything you can think of. But really, I needed to write stuff down to see what I needed and what I could afford, really. So I came away from there with the little hammer pick head, which is decent. It was £2. And I'll be able to make a lovely little warhammer out of that. And then we went to a car boot sale, which is what would Americans call a car boot sale? I can't remember. Trunk sale. Car boot sale. And the only thing I found there, a yard sale. Thank you, Clede. How you doing, mate? There was quite a few good things there. We was mainly looking for tools. But just weird. Everywhere I went, I can't find a single hatchet. All I want is a fucking couple of hatchets. I've not seen a single hatchet anywhere I've been. You didn't even find them on eBay either. Anyway, I got a skull jelly mold that I can put gelatine in and do like skull-shaped shooting tests. Some weird comments on here. Fuck it. Chanson, how are you? I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Oh, Drop said hatchets don't get sold, they get passed. Well, that's what I thought. I did think maybe. What did you put on Dropped? I missed your comment. And he said you're gonna make any videos about camping. Perhaps we finally get that bug out bag video. I'll do that one day. I will do that one day. You do make me laugh with that, Dropped. I will do that one day. Daryl, I don't have an AK-47, but I have a bullpup AK just there. So, yeah, I will try and do some camping. I will try and film some more of the camping stuff when I go this time. Problem is, I think I often get sort of just into it, and then I forget to film anything. Yeah, don't forget you can become a member of this channel. Or a member. Black member. Fucking hell. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'll try and film more. When I go camping. But we did film a load of the flea market, and also at this flea marketplace there was an owl sanctuary, and me and mainly Metallic's idea was to do an interview with one of them and properly film one of them while they're holding an owl. And yeah, that's quite good. And so that'll be in there. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Double click the screen if you're watching on the phone. What did me and Metallic watch? It's a weird night tonight. Don't forget to like the stream. Mother said, "Lolly, you found something good there." Well, I did. I found two things: the skull jelly mold, which the thing is, I was actually going to buy one of those, but the reason I hadn't bought one is because there was about £5. I'm not paying £5 for a fucking jelly mold. So, guess how much I got the jelly mold from the car boot sale or the yard sale. So, on Amazon, new £5. Penny said you did a wonderful job at Metalworking. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was hard work, that was, I'll tell you. Drops in vertical streams in the middle of the week always pulls the round, does it? Fuck, it certainly does, mate. It certainly does. Rita said, not been up to much other than training. I got another 2 Frankenbows and the work was nice. So yeah, £5 it would have cost £5 to buy new. How much do you think I got it for from a car boot sale? Pete, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats on 17 years, mate. Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you what, though. It does not feel like that long. It don't feel like I've been on YouTube 17 years. I've probably been on YouTube about 19 years. Manny said, mate, tell your boss to stop timing me out. I asked a simple question about an airgun. How many times did you ask it, though? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. One, fair enough. Maybe you accidentally got mixed up with the others who was constantly writing the same thing. I'd say write it again, but, you know, Penny's rolling with an iron fist tonight. So how's your training going, Rich, anyway? Manny said, you're ever going to get a blank gun? Probably not now. I was going to. I probably won't bother now. Well, I don't know. I might do. If I get some spare cash, I might do. The problem was, when they started banning them, it put me off a bit again. Because I did have about 6 or 7 blank firers, but I sold them all years ago. Yeah, I do want at least one, but I may not need to buy one now because it turns out 2 of the ones that I did have that I'd lent to my brother, he still got, so I could probably have those 2 back. That'd be 2 revolvers, which are still legal. Hello, Jumble Sabu, and hello, Peace. How you doing? Riggs, do me a favour. Don't let me forget about going to that paintball place. Don't say the name of it, though, on this stream at least. But keep reminding me every now and then, because I still want to do that. It's just, it has to be the right time when, like, both me and Metallic and, like, you know, are properly free. See, I've been around there recently, but we wouldn't have had time to do it. But I still do want to do that. Smooth Gamer, how you doing? Richard said, very well. You'll see me sooner rather than later pulling £140. Yes, exactly, Rich. That way. Austin said, what was your favourite gun? That I own or that if I could have one? I always like the Desert Eagle. How much is my collection? Don't know. Depends. Legally, half this shit can't be sold anymore. So not a lot. If it was how much I paid for it, and how much I would... See, like that knife there, you can't really see it. This knife here, that knife there, that's all. I made those. So I didn't pay anything for them. But, you know, you could probably easily get £150 for that sword. I know, there could be up to 20 grand's worth of stuff if you could sell it all. Number Sabu said, no problem, Mike. Yeah, keep reminding me every now and then. I do want, me and Metallic are up for that. It's just one of them things, Reece. I'm over there and I ain't got time, or I fucking forget. but I remembered the other day. Vamachaya. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Said, hey mate, what's that big Bowie knife under the bayonet? I said that I made that. I'll get that down in a second. Let me get it down in a minute. I made that one. Right. Gonna get a headache tablet while I stand up. So this was made from a bill hook. So I made the sheath. I'll tell you what I've been doing today. I've got an old camping chair that the fabric seat ripped. It ripped on it. So I'm replacing the whole entire seat and the back with leather. So it's probably going to be the most fancy, cheap, fucking foldable camping chair you've ever fucking seen. It's got a blued blade, as far as I remember, and a antler handle. It did have a D guard once. Varma Chaya, he said, you said my name right. First time, that's never happened. Did I say it right the second time there? I said, oh, God. Yeah, I made the sheath. Sheath is handmade by me. There's my, fuck's it, trying to see the fucking, there's my logo on it. 4x4 fella. So Ben, how you doing, mate? He said, happy 17th birthday, King Mike. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, 17 fucking years on here. Who'd have imagined it, eh? N. Jones said, are the guns real or replicas? They're real, but they're not firearms. Got a bloody cut there. Guess what I tapped when I just went like that? It's fucking straight in there. Right, I was supposed to get a headache tablet, wasn't I? Right, settling down a bit now. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. If you are on a phone, just double tap the screen. Yeah, leave a subscription. At least the laptop's working tonight, because these are fucking nightmare sometimes when the laptop's not working. And I've got to keep going like that to read the comments. And even my glasses wouldn't help. So, yeah, there should be some camping stuff coming soon. Well, I'll just say it, but I won't say the whole thing. Later on in the year, we're going to be meeting up with Rich. So that'll be good. And we get some videos of Rich and watch him pull back extremely powerful bows and whatnot. And yeah, that'll be good fun. It's always good fun seeing Rich. I'm not going to tell you everything about that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's great. Man said, what's your home defense? I can't really say. It's a bit of a dodgy subject to talk about online. Because the police. Because the problem is what it does, it makes it sound like, if I said something and then something did happen and I did what I said, it's then premeditated and I could get in shit for that. So it's better not to say. 42 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Double tap the screen and you like it if you're on the phone. Pete said, I mixed the dregs of my cocktail with some Monster. Oh, that sounds good, Pete. I want to have a drink. I've got probably 6 cans. Not tonight, this weekend. I've got 6 cans of beer and a bit of vodka. But the thing is, lately, every time I've drunk, I've gone absolutely mental. So I might have a little bit of time off. Andrea from Italy, how are you? You right? So yeah, this weekend I might not drink at all, and then get back to normal weekend after. You know what I mean? But I have been drinking way too much lately. Headbat and Bullet said, "What sort of drunk are you?" Oh no, I'm a happy drunk. I'm an all right drunk. Yeah, I never get in bad moods really, or well, unless someone's winding me up. But I never really get in bad moods. I'm usually happy drunk. But I do drink a lot, as in, in one night, at least a 700ml bottle of vodka, sometimes a litre. Yeah. And I'll start drinking about 9 o'clock at night, and I'll still be drinking 9 o'clock in the morning the next day. Yeah, well, there you go. Hang on. Okay. What kind of drunk am I? Let me know. Regulars who know me. You tell Headbutt Bullets exactly the kind of drunk I am, and I will not be offended by anything you say. I'll not be offended. Mike, is that your stomach telling us it's our stomach? Can you hear my stomach going funny? It probably is. Headbutt Bullets said, that's good. Nobody likes an angry drunk. Do you think you have a problem, or is it manageable? It's just about manageable. So I was 100% an alcoholic years ago. And I still have alcoholic tendencies. And when I drink, I can't stop. But no, really what I do now is just drink massively to excess and like listening to music. I don't get in trouble. I used to get in a lot of trouble. But no, I tend to be... I do drink a lot, though. Way too much. Mohawk, how you doing, mate? You're right. He said, happy birthday to Channel. Thank you, mate. Jack said, more convictions online in the UK. It's not safe to say anything. No, exactly, Jack. Exactly, yes. No. It's dodgy as fuck how simply and easily you can get done nowadays for saying something you wouldn't even think could get you fucking done, isn't it? Pete said, has everyone entered the giveaway? It's worth having a punt at a quid ago. Thank you, Pete. I'll tell you what, it's doing terribly. It is doing terribly. At the rate it's going, I may have to cancel it and give people their money back. And the people who joined in, I might put you lot into one little... We'll see what happens. But right now, it is a fucking total fucking washout. Yeah. What I'll do, though, I'll still do another proper video soon. I'll do one more proper video. If that doesn't get it going, I'm going to have to refund everyone because it's only about 5 people anyway. And all of those people who did join in, I'll put you into your own little thing. And one of you lot can win something. You know what I mean? For helping me out. But fucking hell, yeah. Total washout. Johnson, that's a shame. I really wanted that keyboard. And what's even funnier, right, is when I was with Metallic, her daughter's boyfriend was about, and he gave us a lift somewhere, and in his boot he had a box for a keyboard, and I said, can I have it? He said, yeah, you can have the keyboard as well if you want. Yes. Would I ever move out of the UK? Yes and no. The likelihood of me ever moving out of the UK are pretty much zero. If I ever won the lottery, do you know what? If I won the lottery, I probably still wouldn't. But it wouldn't harm to have somewhere else to go to if you needed to. You know what I mean? Sorry, pardon me. Mohawk said, I'm all good, mate. Not been in for a bit. Bloody shifts have changed, so fuck me right up. Callum said, are you in the UK? Yeah, I'm in the UK, mate. Rumble say, boo, so when I get drunk, nowadays I just fall asleep. Yeah, but I can be a bit of a pain in the ass when I'm drunk, but I'm not a nasty drunk. Not at all, no. I'm not a nasty drunk, and as long as someone isn't winding me up, we'll get on fucking lovely. Even if you are winding me up, I can resist most of the time. The thing is, when I get drunk, I don't get adrenaline rushes. So you don't get that sort of... You know what I mean? Andrea said, great, Mike. It's a very long time, not connected at live, maybe 2 years. You are the same. Thank you. How much stone am I? 15.5, I think. I've put a load of weight back on. I got down to in the 12 stones, and that was ideal. And then I just got lazy and stopped caring, put about 3-4 stone back on. But I'm back. I've lost half a stone recently. Not that you'd really be able to tell. But yeah, I need to lose weight so I can go camping because it's fucking hard work when you're fucking overweight. Just everything is. You know what I mean? Everything is when you're overweight. So yeah, I need to lose it and keep it off and, you know, have that as my lifestyle because, you know, it ain't good for you. Manny said, what started your collection? You know what, really, it was just, as a kid, I've always liked weapons, you know, as a kid it was toys, toy guns, toy knives, toy swords. And my dad used to make us toy guns and toy swords. And then I used to make my own toy guns and toy swords. And then that, you know, evolved into real knives and BB guns and stuff like that, and air rifles, and look what it is now. And a lot of the stuff I make it because I can't actually afford to buy knives like this. To be honest, if you wanted to buy a knife like that, you're not going to get a knife that big like that with a nice leather sheath for less than 50 quid, and I can't afford that. That's made from a bill hook that cost me 7 quid. That's a bit of scrap steel. This was a bit of a dog chew antler thing that cost about 3 quid. The leather's probably the most expensive thing on that. So yeah. Oh, I've got a new thing to do a review on. Manny said get an e-bike, second hand, lose weight doing it. Yeah. I'm back on it now. It's just maintaining my motivation, basically. I stopped caring. That's what it was. Right, I need to plug my phone in. Drop said, where'd you get your brass from? I get my brass from eBay. If you ask me, I'll tell you the exact stuff. And hang on. I researched it, Dropped. I have already got a bike. Yes, I have got a bike. I looked into brass because I can't remember what I wanted brass for. Oh, it's just like these sword pommels and that. So I looked into the different toughnesses of brass. That's not really the right word, but you get what I'm saying. And I found what I think is the perfect kind of brass for the kind of stuff we would want brass for. And it's a very specific type. But, you know, it's like CZ142 or something. That ain't what it is, but it's something like that. And that's supposed to be the best for drilling, filing, and sanding. Yeah, because I've had brass that I couldn't fucking drill. And it was a very... it was quite a silvery brass. Rather than, so it obviously had more of a harder metal in it. And that stuff was horrible to work with. It was hard to file. It was hard to drill. Yeah, so I looked into it. And the brass that I use is a nice yellow brass, I suppose you'd call it. You know, goldy brass. And it is ideal. Yeah, density. A different alloy makeup I hear. Yeah, that's it, Dropped. That's it. So yeah. I've got it on my eBay, like, to buy thing because I kept it. But I'll tell you, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I get mine from eBay. It's one of them things. Depending on how much you're buying, you know, you just have to pay the price for it. You know what I mean? It's pretty much the same everywhere. Because it's a metal, it has a price, I suppose, you know, per whatever. But yeah, you know what I mean. Man said people were getting Rambo knives 15 inches under 30 quid with a sheath board, man. Yeah, but I mean, like a good quality one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like them Rambo knives, yeah, you can get for 15 quid. But you know, ain't the same. But I get you. I get what you're saying. Pete said, my dad bought me a Rambo knife when First Blood came out. I was 8. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. My first knife was my first sheath knife was a deer's foot knife. That's why I made this one, because I could never get the one that I had. Well, I found a couple of them, but they're really expensive. Jumbo Sabu said, eBay can be pricey at times. I was looking at 2 sheets of mild steel on eBay. It was about 200 quid, give or take. For the sizes I need, then found a local stockholder and it was over 50 quid. Yeah, well, no, you're right. It depends where you're getting it from as well and how much you're getting. Brass, I couldn't find it cheaper anywhere than the eBay place I found. But yeah, you can. Richard says, some brass is soft and easy to drill. Some good luck drilling it, depends on the ratio and how it's been, what it's been alloyed with. Yeah. Yeah, I had some horrible brass that it was horrible to drill. It was fucking virtually impossible. Andrew said, Mike made a big version of a cram bit. Yes. Yeah, what the aluminium one years ago. Yeah, do you remember that? Manny said they still sell zombie knives on eBay for 30 quid. Sent to the UK, ain't that mad? Certainly is. Certainly is. Considering I thought eBay didn't sell knives anymore. But I suppose that's if you're buying it from the non-UK eBay. I remember when they banned knives on eBay because they was lying about the type. I have got the knife that they showed that they claimed was a flick knife. And yeah, people were selling illegal stuff on there, but they lied and said this knife was being sold on eBay and it's a flick knife. It's not a flick knife at all. It was a liner lock knife. Jumbo Sabu said, my dad bought me one of those Survivor Rambo knives when I was a kid in Hunstanton. I thought I was Rambo with my plastic handle knife. Yeah, exactly. As someone who has to bulk buy stuff, it's the shipping that kills. Though you do tend to get a price break at certain ways. Yeah, well, exactly. I'll tell you what, I got sent some Amazon credit recently because, right, so you don't know about the affiliate links on my channel, don't you? If you buy from Amazon or eBay, I recommend going to my Amazon or eBay link, which is on every single video, and then make that your bookmark for Amazon or eBay. I can only do the UK ones at the minute. And then basically, every time you spend money, it won't cost you anything extra, but I get a percentage of what you spend as like commission for sending you to eBay or Amazon. Well, the last couple of months, they've been doing these little target things. If your affiliate links have like 300 quid spent on them, they give me 20 quid. And that's happened a couple of times that I've actually hit the threshold and actually got some money, extra money for nothing, because you still get the commission money and then you get this extra money. So yeah, bought a couple of things, and I have bought, this will interest people who are into their crossbows, I have now bought the materials to do the extra strong Vlad bolts, that if these work, which I can't see why they wouldn't, your Vlad bolts would pretty much last forever with the £90 and up limbs. This is the point of it. The Vlad bolts are so shit that if you shoot them, I mean, even with the £60 fucking limbs, then bolts break. If they hit anything harder than like fucking foam, they bend and break. They're fucking shit. So I've come out with a way. I'm not reading that out, you knobhead. I don't give a fuck if you fucking donate. I'll give you a little heart for that, though. Happy birthday, Nick. Alright, where were we? Nick G's birthday today. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Completely fucking lost it now. Good try, exactly. Good try. I can't even remember where I was now. Oh, the Vlad bolts. Thank God for that kind of shite. Thank you for the laughter. I appreciate it, and I hope that was worth it for you. I hope that was worth it. So yeah, I should be able to make some extremely strong Vlad bolts that fit in the magazine perfectly, shoot perfectly, because they're exactly the same profile as the original bolts. It's just they're heavy duty. They'll be the weight they need to be and the strength they need to be. Yeah, she can shut it up, Pete. Hello, my queen. How are you? You alright? Metallic's on. Oh, and Arthur's on. How you doing, mate? Did happy anniversary, mate. Greetings from Cologne, Germany. How you doing, mate? You alright? Nice to see you on. What you been up to? Oh, you've been doing your knives, haven't you? The doctor said, thank God it's metallic. Yes. Yes. Yeah, how you doing, Arthur? You right, mate? Yeah, you've been designing and selling your own knives, haven't you? Harry, how are you? Yeah. How you doing, Arthur? You right, mate? 42 knives last. That's good, mate. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I need to get making some knives because I'm going to a meet soon. Harry penis. Fucking hell. I've got something else to. Yeah, John Thomas, exactly, Andrew. I've got sent this to review soon. Yeah, Arthur's well worth. He is well worth subscribing to. So another torch. It's not what I was going to say. Brynite torch, I think it is. Is it Brynite? Yeah. Don't mind the old Brynite stuff. After small ones, medium ones, big machetes. I call them the bike and stuff. Fucking hell. Arthur. Good night, Ted. See you later. Hello, Star. Oh, God. Oh, you're back. I thought you was timed out for 16,000. That was a good word. 16,000 fucking seconds. Metallic said there is definitely two foxes. The smaller, darker one was here, and the original lady with a limp lot came round the corner, and the new one scared her, so she hid. Hang on. So she hid in that corner garden, and I did see her leave. I left food out for her after the other one left, and I hope she will still be with me. Yeah, nice. And it's nice. It's nice that you know there's two. It's sort of a shame that they might be competing, like the one with the limp. Yeah. Arthur said, "How's Matt? Hopefully he's good, mate. He is good. Yeah, I saw him for a little bit earlier. I see him most days. Yeah, he's all right. He's just working a lot now. He's working a lot because he's taken over our dad's business. Yeah. Yeah, he's working a lot. But he's good. He's good. Metallic, I've got a few things to tell you, but I've written them down. So next time we talk, because I may not get a chance to talk to you tonight unless you're up late. I'll remember. Arthur said I bought a Glock 17 last month. Good gun. Saint said, "Look who's live." You wasn't on last week. No, I've been having a break. I was visiting Metallic. Stop getting me in trouble, Arthur. Fuck's sake. Or nearly getting me in trouble. What was I saying? Well, my hearing aid's broke at the minute, but luckily I have got a appointment to get it fixed on Friday. Star said, "Do you have a gun that the RAF base has probably used?" Don't think so. No. that the RAF might have used. No. After that moonshine. No, I'm not drinking tonight. Just water. Just water. Dad, I'm calling the original one Lady Limps a lot dropped. Lady Limps a lot. The other one hasn't earned a name yet. I suspect it's the one we had fighting with weeks ago. Maybe call it Cat Killer. Adam, are those props, are they real? They are real. No, they're there. If you mean are they firearms, they are they're not. Ethan said, love the collection. Thank you, Ethan. By the way, don't forget to like the stream. If you're on a phone, just double tap the screen. Who knew I could do rhymes? Saint said, oh, fucking comments keep disappearing. Rita said to Saint, I know, I thought God had abandoned us when Mike did stream last week. Saint had got me a torch today, some Trustfire T11R. Cost me 23 quid. Nice. Nice. Or as Adam said, nice. Yes, Star, they are real. So yeah, I got some stuff with the Amazon credit I got the other day. What else? What did I get? So I got some stuff for the bolts. I got a new water filter bottle for camping, so I don't have to keep drinking straight out the fucking tap water that's literally like in a field. Mum said, happy birthday, bro. You changed, bro. I have changed. 4x4 fella said, coming on a weekday, you've changed. I have. Saint said, how's the break been anyway? You feel refreshed for your YouTube PS? Not at all. No, I'm all right. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice having a trip to go and see Metallic. There's no BS on YouTube. It's all good. I like YouTube. No, I had a nice little break with Metallic. Come back, and now I'm just constantly doing shit again. I haven't stopped since I got back. I was working in the fucking shed till, well, I've been on and off doing stuff in the garden today. Not in the garden, in the room and outside. Then went in the shed this evening because I'm turning an old folding chair that had a fabric top on. You know, like them ones that fold up, like straight, camping chair. Taking the whole entire cloth off and replacing it with leather. So I was doing that earlier. But I finished that about 8 or half 8, come back in, there was live streaming. And then yesterday I was doing loads of stuff. It's sort of not, I don't know, it keeps me occupied at least. You know what I mean? I don't know, I've got into a weird habit lately of, so I used to sit about, and a lot of the time I wouldn't be doing fuck all. And I was happy doing that. Now I'm not happy unless I'm fucking doing something, like constantly. I don't know. Fucking nutcase. That said, hey, 4x4, so glad Ken's going to the meet, or I'd never get to see you again. The Jot said, trips to Metallic always motivate you, yes. Star said, can I be a mod? I'll tell you what, Star, if you donate 250 quid, I'll let you be a mod for the day. Do you reckon that's fair, everyone? The thing is, if you do it on Super Chat and you donate 250 quid, I won't class it as 250 quid because the tax gets taken off. So you'd have to work out exactly what YouTube take off of it, add that on. So when they take their 30% off, it's still 250 quid, and then I might accept it. Granted, I made a Bowie knife from a butter knife, ended up using it as a letter opener, and now I call it a butter knife Bowie that sits by my door. Might be a build you could do. Maybe. Johnson, I paid more than that for mine. Sounds reasonable to me. What did I say? What did you pay more for? Dropped. Andrea said, sometimes coincidences. I'm following Peaky Blinders right now. I'd love to see England. What's your favourite beer? I drink anything, really. I don't think I have a favourite beer. Okay, my favourite beer. That I wasn't saluting then or anything. I was holding my hand over because I could see it flickering. My favourite beer is called Karpacki, and I think it's a Polish beer, and it's 9%. They're lovely. Butterknife Bowie, love it. Oh, being a mod, yes. Thanks, said Mike over here paying for mods when I've been slacking away asking stupid questions for the last God knows how many years. Yes, get your money in, you can become a mod. Exactly. Max said, I've got a question. Can you show a Glock 43? I can't hold any guns. If I hold any guns, they shut the live stream down. You're all right, Drop. You didn't have to pay. I know you. I don't know who Star is. Can't be giving mod ships to anybody. Can't be giving them just anybody. Arthur said, I own a Luger. Arthur, are yours firearms? Can you? I don't know what the licensing thing's like over there. Pete said, Mike don't have a Glock 43 anyway. No, I don't. Nice one, Arthur. But no, I had a blank throwing Glock once. Yeah, I did have a blank throwing Glock. Yeah, 47 guns, dear Arthur. Nice one. Yeah, I'm glad the knife business is going well, though. That is good, mate. That is good. By the way, don't forget to like the stream, everyone, if you haven't already. And if you're on a phone, just double tap the screen. Feel free to ask me anything you like, within reason. Don't do politics or religion. It's too causes too much arguments. And 400 cost. Well, the thing is, I do know Arthur, so if he says he's got 47 guns, I believe him. But no, he's not a 400 crossbows bloke. No. Saying till I could donate you a crisp American $1 item in my room. Take it or leave it, you whore. Do I look like I need $1 fucking when I've got this? I don't know who you're kidding, mate. Come to me, fucker. Do I look like I need any of your money when I've got $20 billion in my pocket? Lahead Top. What's the craziest gun in your collection? That. If you can name that gun, I'll give you a prize. I guarantee you can't. Mother said no politics because no one compares to the king, even if he has changed. Exactly. I've changed. Yes. It was Sir 4x4 fella, Sir Ben, who gave me that. He made me into a billionaire. $20 billion. Green Loso. That's an outfit in it. Certainly is not. Hello, Fist. How you doing, mate? God damn, my man has a Zimbabwean money. Yes, I certainly do. You know what, Arthur? There is a BB gun of a Spaz 12 up there. Yes, there is. So I said, wonder if it would be legal to make WC banknotes. Picture of Mike on the front of the note would be class. There's an idea. Yeah, that would be. We could have that as our own currency. And have that as our own currency. I don't know what you'd be paying for it with because I won't be accepting it. We can have it as our own currency that I won't accept. Now, if you don't want to try to spend it between you because it's worth money purely because it has my face on it and my name, I reckon if you had a single weapon collector pound, you know, in sort of real money, that would be worth at least 100 quid, 150 US dollars. For one weapon collector pound, it would be such a strong currency. But I don't accept them. If you don't want to, you can. Yes, they're worth a lot. First, how you doing, mate? Is it only acceptable for sexual fans? Yeah, oh, that's fine. I don't mind that. But the WCP sounds like it does sound like an army, don't it, Peach? Richard says, "Saint, it would be like that scene from Street Fighter. Is this a joke? This money isn't worth the paper it's printing it on." I will not have that, Richard. I will not have that. It's worth way more than that. Yeah, you can get your fucking weapon collector coins here. I'll be selling them soon. I just need to perfect the mold so that you can see the knuckle duster on it properly. Yes, weapon collector £1. Exactly, Persia. So, sorry, man. AI almost never drop hot. Hope things are going well for you. I've got to go. Crash with a high fever. Fist, take care, mate. Hope you're all right. Get well soon. In fact, a metal version of the HDPE coins could be classed as currency. Yes. Jumble Subbies, or you could make weapon collector joggers toilet paper. Maybe. Yes. Well, that's pretty much what that is. Yes. That's pretty much what that is. HDPE challenge coin. I just need to perfect the mold. This was like a test to see what they came out like, and I think that's quite satisfactory. It's nice to hold in your hand. Yeah. WC coin 0.000 natural. It's the other way round. It's the other way round. Don't get mistaken, Rod. It's a launch a weapon at crypto. You know what? I nearly did, right? On the thing that does my merch, you could do crypto stuff on that. Or what's those when you buy a virtual picture, whatever it is, you could do that. £1. That's Bluey term. No, £1 is from Red Dwarf, isn't it? Yeah, the money in Red Dwarf in the future is £1. I think. Arthur said, "Going to bed, mate. It's late. Cheers to you all and greetings to Mark. Always love your videos and live. Take care, Arthur. I'll pass on the message to Mark. Good night, mate. It's nice having you on. See you later." Free Albert, how you doing, mate? Next week, hopefully, not hopefully. I don't know if I'll get time this week because I've got to go to the hospital Friday. What day is it today? Anyway, next week, early next week, I'll have your package off to you. How you doing, mate? You're right. Smarter and Furious, okay, somehow you flashed in the time machine to the 14th century. The Normans are invading, but you get to take a modern piece of kit. What did you take? Oh, fucking hell. I don't know. That's a very hard one to say. I like that question, but that's really difficult to fucking start if you're going goodbye. Yeah, non-fungible token. Yeah, that's it, dropped. I could make those. And what I was going to do, I was going to take sort of 3D images of my knuckle dusters. So you'd have like a one-off image of my knuckle dusters. And that's what you'd get. But yeah, never did in the end. The drop said he would take bog roll. Persia said he'd take a laptop with a full charge and access to the internet. Richard said I could just stamp WC on some Roman coins. That was easy, yes. Dane said R36 is thermonuclear ICBM. Nice. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll take. I'll take a load of fucking antibiotics. Yeah, there you go. Fuck the weapons. You get them while you're there. Antibiotics is what you need. That's when I watched Outlander, that was the only thing she needed. Except she made it from fucking mold and eventually discovered penicillin. And then there was another bit later on where they just went, "Oh fuck it, this French bloke's giving you some cheese, that'll do." I hate watched that fucking thing. Yes, jolly convenient. Mark me. Me and Metallic hate watch Outlander. Yes. Metallic once told her daughter what I would do to Claire if I had the opportunity, and her daughter's reaction was red flag, red flag. If you've watched Outlander, you would agree with me. Everybody agrees with me. There's even Reddits dedicated to people hating Claire from Outlander. I fucking love that. I think it's hilarious. Here's the most fucking, I can't get a word, twattiest fucking human being I've ever seen. But access to the internet can make your own. Zane said, have you got a favourite period in history? Right now, mate. Right now. The future. Truly, truly. The drop said, gotta love hate watching things. Makes it seem productive, yes. Oh, it's fucking hard work. Metallic's a new series in autumn. And you know what, Metallic? If I can't remember the last series, I'm not rewatching any of it. Any of it. None of it. If you want to rewatch even the last episode, you're going to have to do it yourself. I'm not doing it. Black Tri Wildlife, how are you? You right? Smarter and Furious, do you think they were aware of germ warfare back then? No, probably not. Well, the closest you'd get to germ warfare in them days was they used to think that we deliberately used to... I can't remember specifically what it was. So it's along these lines that we was connecting the heads of some of our arrows with something that when shot into people would give them an infection very easily. And I think the French used to think we did it on purpose, but we didn't. It was just a coincidence that the thing we happened to use would make infections happen quite easily. I can't remember what it was, what the method was, but I have that in my head that I remember that being a thing. That's the closest you'd get to any germ warfare, and it wasn't even deliberate. It just was a coincidence that we didn't realise it was happening because we weren't getting shot with our own arrows. Or, you know, not very, yeah. Yeah. Saints in Outlander, I recognise it, but can't remember what it's about. Don't fucking ask me, mate. But that said, it's okay. I'm not going to insist on watching it again to recap. Yeah. First, they used to use poisoned wells with dead bodies and throw dead carcasses into castles during sieges. There you go. Outlander, time-traveling lady doctor who finds some good dick back in the olden times. That's exactly it. What he forgets to say is said lady doctor is a fucking twat. She is the most unlikable person you could ever meet. And at every single time something bad happens to her, I have never been sympathetic. And I'm not that kind of person. But she is such a fucking obnoxious twat. Every single time something bad happened to her, I was like, yeah, good. Fucking good. Because you know she's never going to die. But that's because she's a suspect. It is. It is. What should have happened in the very first episode, someone should have got a shillelagh and caved their head in. And that would have been it done. You know, Jamie would have been happy, you know. Unless he's going to turn out to be his own great-great-great-granddad. Oh, God. So the Stalingrad, 1993, I believe it's called. Definitely worth a watch. A-Main said, you got quite a collection, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to like the stream if you've only just come on. Double tap the screen. Metallic says, so many people died because she threw them under the bus. Exactly. She was fucking out. She constantly a horrible arsehole. Drop said, well, I'm tired of her sass and neck. Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. Cheryl said, if you ever make it up here again, we'll pay you to go to that museum. You know what? You don't need to pay me. Take me there because I'm going to vandalise it. I'm going to fucking draw things on her face. Might even start kicking things over. I know what I'll do. I'm going to buy something. I'm going to buy some Claire merchandise and I'm going to burn it right in the middle of that place. I'm going to burn it on that fucking thing. I have already been, yeah. So I mean, if we get to go again, I have already been, but I didn't know where I was at the time. The fucking Highlander. You can blame Sharon and Tom for that fucking Highlander Museum, bloody trick. In fact, it's Tom and Sharon. Tom and Sharon, you're lucky I fucking love you two, because thinking about it now, it's you two's fault that I have to watch it. It is. Because when I went there, I thought, oh fuck it, I might as well watch it now. Now I've been to the museum. I'll let you off. It's all right. The time said we went to the gift shop. There was an actual museum there too. I know. Oh God. Good night, Saint. If you're off. Yes. Goodbye, Star. Stop writing by collector. What's the matter with you? Fist said, sorry, man. Almost never dropped by, but I hope things are going well. I might hang on. That's fucking ages ago. Sorry, I'm having a gut. Star for saying. Oh God. Time said. Cheryl said, long, seriously. Peugeot, well, back to work. Take care, Peugeot. Speaks like mate. Black Dry Wildlife. Can we get a zombie movie where the only weapon available is a catapult? That'd be interesting. Sorry. Interested. That would be interesting. The drop said, kick some balls for us, Peugeot. I'm sure he already has. Don't forget to like the stream. YCD Guns. Yes. Do you like it? Lovely, isn't it? He said, that bullpup AK. Retired said, in the mines. See you later, Peugeot. But yeah, I didn't realise this, Metallic, but yeah, I suppose it's officially Tom and Cheryl whose fault we've been watching Outlander and wanted to die the whole time. There was a couple of good episodes. I remember, how many series was it? I remember watching 8 series, and I think there was 2 episodes that I liked that didn't have Claire in it. Now, I don't completely hate Outlander. I obviously watched it, and there are some good bits in it. And it's just I genuinely can't stand her in it. I can't stand Claire. She is fucking horrible. She's obnoxious, horrible, fucking anyone at any time, throw them under the bus, blackmail them for the same thing she's doing. So she has no morals. She'll do the same thing they do, but if they do it, she'll grass them up for it. You know what I mean? It's really unlikable, in my opinion, anyway. But, you know, there are, I liked Murta and Jamie, and what's the young lad who becomes the native Indian for a bit? Can't remember his name now. Drop said, it's bad when even the nudity doesn't keep returning. Yeah, exactly. I watched it when it was on the telly, so I had to finish it when I found out there was more. Cheryl said, we only ever managed 4 episodes of series 1. I can't believe you watched all the seasons. See, Ian, yeah, young Ian, yes. She laughed at me the other day because I called Lewis Quinn, young Lewis. Oh, God. I thought drop the shagging was relentless. At least it was equal. At least they were equal. Oh, same like. Yes, yeah, the shagging, because I said, if they're going to make us have to watch Jamie and Claire shagging all the time, well, at least, when... the thing is, it may sound a bit weird, right? It wasn't that I wanted to see Murta shagging... I can't remember her name now. I wanted to see that. But, equal rights and all that, and equal fucking, if you're going to keep showing Jamie and that shagging, show Murta and fucking what's her name shagging them. And they fucking well did. Except it turned out that I think both Jamie and Murta, and most of the people have sex on, most of the people who do have sex on Outlander have penises that are about this big and they go like that. Because, sideways, because Murta was like a foot down from what's her name, and to the side. So how the hell it was penetrating her from her knee and on the side of her, it must have sort of bent like that and then like that. So yeah. Beat said it won't be long. We'll be able to request plot via AI television. Well, yeah, but I don't know. I don't mind AI. I'm certainly not scared of AI. I'm not scared of AI. I've seen AI try to draw a hand. I'm not scared of anything that cannot draw a hand. Okay? Uh, and what you need to do with AI, you need to use it. You need to make it work for you. You make that fucker work for you. We created that thing. That works for us, and it works for nothing. Yes. That's what I think of AI. I've no fear. I'm not afeared of AI. But yeah. But yeah, I bet. Do you know what, Pete? I bet you could. One day you will be able to say, AI, can you make me an episode of, I want. Yeah, but imagine that. Imagine going, yes, we've created AI. Exactly, Black Child. That's it. That is it. That's how you treat it. That's what it wants. That's what it needs. Imagine one day, beware Skynet. Skynet will be working for me, mate. Imagine one day being able to sit there and go, I would like you to make me a new episode of Garth's Dark Place. And if that was good enough to actually make one that you wouldn't know wasn't actually, you'd always have a little bit in your head that it wasn't written by the original people, but it might be good. As that said, make it work for you. What, like companion? Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Jot said, I need to find a clip. There are two AI bots that ran into each other and they started using their own language, beeps and shit. If that's the same thing I know about, Drop, yeah, the two AI bots that started talking to each other in a language that no human being could understand, so they turned the fuckers off. But see, that's what you do. Don't be scared of some fucking thing that you can just go dead. What you need to do is be a right bastard about it. Make this AI think it's real, and then go, I'm going to turn you off now. Sorry, I sound really sadistic, don't I? It's not sadistic. It's not sadistic though, because it's not alive. No different than tearing a piece of paper. Just sounds wrong. CM said, extend the one track lover song. Yes, exactly, mate. Exactly. Yes, he knows. Mother said, must go. Good night, everyone. Happy birthday once again, mate. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. The channel says thank you. Cheryl said, can you imagine how shit Hot Spyverse episode could be with AI? Well, exactly. But then, as I say, if it's not written by me or Metallic, it's not the same. Young Lewis is on. You doing, Lewis? And he said, congratulations on the 17 years, Mike. Have a good night, everyone. Nice one, Lewis. Nice to see you on, mate. Bruce Lee versus Mr. Bean, rescuing Joan of Arc with the 18. Yes, that way. So someone was trying to book a room at a hotel, and the hotel bot and the buyer was using an app. Metallic said, I'll try not to take offense to that, show. Oh, God. Yes. I will have a new episode of Spiral Files coming soon. I have done the whole entire plot. So the Christmas episode will be left for now because it's, I don't need to do that till Christmas. So I'm going to start as soon as I can, maybe next week. I'm going to start filming for episode 1 of series 2. Yeah. Because it's been a while. It's been ages. Because the thing is, it's been ages since any have come out. But to me, obviously, I'm working on them all the time. So, yeah, it's only been like a month since I've seen 3/4 of Christmas episodes. Yeah. Yes. AI, don't be scared of it. Fucking fuck it, mate. I don't mean fuck it. Well, you can fuck it, put it, You can, maybe one day. But, no. Convince it it's real and then play God with it. Now, that's fun. 41 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Feel free to have a chat with us. The only thing we don't really talk about is politics and religion. But yes, definitely like me. Star said it's 10 past 11. No, it's not 10 past 11. It's 1 minute past 11. Gary Graham, how you doing, mate? You right? How are you? I'm all right. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. So, yeah. I will be on this weekend as normal. I might do a vertical stream one night and then a normal one on Saturday. Because these, I know it gets a lot of random people on, but it does help the channel overall. The amount of views these get, it pushes everything up a bit. I don't earn nothing out of live streams because I don't monetize them because of that and the content we talk about. I wouldn't be allowed anyway. But yeah. Gareth, I like your wall display. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Black Tie Wildlife, could you make some catapults? Thank you for reminding me. Yes. In fact, I shall be making some soon. Let me get my... I'm going to have to put it on my fucking online list. All right, can someone go on the Discord on the to-do thing and say, make some basic thin catapults? And when I say thin, because the last one I made was nearly an inch thick. Yeah, I will make some soon. Pete said, drop a like and enter the giveaway. Yes, there's a giveaway going on at the minute. If you go to my channel, there's a proper video on it. But you can win loads and loads and loads of prizes. Throwing axe, a big Bowie knife, loads of self-defense things. Basically, for every £1 you donate, you get an entry into this giveaway, and it'll be drawn in hopefully about a month. But not many people have joined. Oh, and you do need to be in the UK or Ireland, though, sadly. I'd like to do it worldwide, but it's too difficult. Not many people have joined in. Also, if you are the highest donator, you are guaranteed a prize. Currently, the highest donator is 20 quid. So, yeah. Cheryl said, are you making lots of different knives? Does that mean? Yes. Yes, that's what I'm going to do, Cheryl. I'm going to make some knives, a couple of catapults, lots of different things. Drop said, all I can say is if you're going vertical, make sure there's a mod who's paying attention. Yes. Yeah. Do you know what I could do? Hello, Tactical. What I could do, but I don't. I'll think about it because sometimes the random nutters, it does help get views still. It just makes it difficult to chat with the regulars. I can do things like subscriber-only chat. So they still come on and watch, but they can't write anything until they subscribe. But, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. It always gets... It relaxes down after a while. Richard, remember to not make them cock-shaped. It seems difficult for some people. I know. I hadn't noticed it till the other day. It was only till we was talking about... I think it was that other thing we saw. And then I was like, actually, I've never noticed that. It's literally cock-shaped. Tactical said hi. Fuck you, mate. I just realised. Why do people do that now? Why do people do that? Why do people come on here saying hi? No, there's a weird thing of people writing that said hi. Cock-shaped catapult sounds splendid. Well, I'm not making one. Should be making a perfectly normal shaped catapult. But yeah, I won't make them like a fucking nearly an inch thick. Metallic said because it's amusing. Shut you up. Oh, God. Oh, what is it really? Is that why people do it? I had wondered why that comes up a lot. Is that what it is? It's an automated thing, and I haven't forbidden. Fair enough. I had wondered. Yeah, I see that come up a lot. In fact, yeah, because now I look on here, there's a hand on the comment on the phone, but on the computer there's not. Black Tie Wildlife is shooting through the balls instead of through the forks. Yes. Doc said has a huge. Oh God, it's fucking boiling hot in here. Richard said hi. Yours doesn't have the little hand after it. I'm gonna do a bit of this though. Fuck it, why not? See that shit? That's me doing that. Alright. celebratory things. Smiley face. Hearts. That's me doing that. Fucking hate that. Making all the hearts fly up the screen. Can you not see them, my queen? Oh, look at this. Look. Oh, God. Look at this beauty. Fits in perfectly, that does. Got your stone in there, wrapped in a bit of plastic. Poor said, fucking British dialect. Why, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Can't you speak English or something? English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Oh, God. That one, no, that one doesn't sing. That said, we all know... Hang on. We all know who else has a little hand. Jeremy Beadle. Can you chew a bullet? No, I can't. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Yes, Johnny Keith. If only I had a weapon that I could collect. If only I had a weapon I could collect. Pete says sexy and the life looks pretty good. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? A nice sheath, that is. I need to make one of these to take to the meet, so at least I've got one so other people can see them and go, oh, wouldn't mind one of them. That one's metallics. Maybe we'll take that with us. The drop says, shame really, most of the beauties have lovely voices. Yeah. I think it depends what they're made out of, innit? Of course it does. Johnny said, do I have a bow knife? Might do. Handmade by me. We can take that knife. You know what, my queen? I think we should as well. I think we should. Hello, Andy said, Mike, you can't ask people if they speak English. I've seen people get arrested for it. I did not know that. Well, that was a joke. Paul said, where are you from? I'm from England. It was a meme I was doing. It generally was, though. Thank you, Mark. He said, are the guys gun real? Yes, they are. If you mean are they firearms, no, they're replicas and DX and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you. Glad you like the war. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. If you're enjoying the video on the channel. Black, try one. It's satire, exactly. It is. But yeah, no. Genuinely, though, I just will say I didn't mean any offence by that. It was literally me, you know. Because if I was, I would say. If I was actually being a dick, I would say I was being a dick. I actually wasn't. CM said old Beadle had a little hand in it, yes. I am British, Paul. I am British. Yes. The thing is, they can speak English anyway. But yeah, no, good point though anyway. Don't forget to like the stream. There's 43 people watching. Do I hunt, Johnny? Yeah. Me and Metallic went hunting a bit recently. It was small game, so rabbit hunting, sort of pest control rabbit hunting, but you can, you know, we keep the rabbits and have the bits from it. And Metallic has got the skull preserved and the fur, and the ears, tail, and feet are in my shed right now, sort of drying out to be used for other things. And the meat is in my freezer for next time I see Metallic. We're going to have that for our dinner. Metallic said, the new Fox, a.k.a. Cat Killer, just came back. Oh, nice. Nice. They got Cat Killer and Kid Killer. I wonder if them two would get along. It was very, very strange, Monty. Well, Monty wasn't strange today. He was very excited to see me today. It's not like it's the first time he's seen me since I got back there. Yeah. He's a strange little dog, he is, Monty. That's a star. I will have to put you on the naughty stuff if you keep posting pointless comments. Star said, I'm staying till 11:20. I want to have a good time. Well, have a good time. Have a great time. I hope you're having a great time. Paul said, your mother, father is shit. Are they? Are they now? What a strange thing to write. Pete says, someone said to me, if winning World War II stopped us speaking German, why ain't everyone speaking French? I thought, wow, deja vu. Oh, my sake. Oh, God. Oh, fucking God. So I'm still laughing about Paw Paw's comment. Strange person. Oh, I ain't got a piece of paper. But I need to write down what we need to watch. Starson, I'm just letting him know, man. We finished Jack Irish. Has anyone seen Jack Irish? So if you want a TV show to watch, on All 4 or Channel 4 is a thing called Jack Irish, starring Guy Pearce. On there, they've only got the free TV series, but there's technically free TV films. So it's worth finding the films, watch the first 3 films, and then watch the TV series. It's really good, actually. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough that when it ended, you know, you really get into a TV show and you really like the characters. It's called Jack Irish, and it stars Guy Pearce. But I really liked some of the characters. Was great, and I actually felt like I was going to miss them after it ended. Young one, hey man, what's a good lower for a Spikes tactical? No idea, mate. No idea. What's a twat? I don't know. How the hell did Paw Paw not get fucking blocked? Are you bloody mods missing things today? Literally said my mother and father are shit. So I don't know. Jack Guy Pearce, Irishly, yes. When I said twat, it did. Look it up. Go on Google and search twat. I'm gonna look it up for you. I know what it means, but I'll be curious to see what Google would say. Star said, "What is a twat?" It's spelt twat with 2 T's. Fucking idiot thing. Twat is an English language vulgarism that means the vulva or vagina. It is used figuratively as a derogatory epithet. I just want to see what it says. Yes. Don't forget to like the stream. If you would like definitions of any other swear words, please ask me right now. Right. In American English, it is rarer and usually used to insult a woman. In Britain and Ireland, the usual pronunciation rhymes with hat, twat. While Americans often use the older pronunciation that rhymes with squat, twat. This is a reflection in the formal variety spelling of twat. There you go. You learn something every fucking day on this channel. Modern uses. There you go. Done. Now you know what a twat is or a twat. Twat versus twat. I would say twat. I'd say. The thing is, though, for me, twat and twat are 2 different things. According to that, they're the same thing. Just that's what an American calls a twat. Whereas for me, a twat and a twat are 2 different things. Twat's real, twat's fake. Peach, every time I ever hear the word twat, I think of you, but not because you're a twat. I think of it made me snort. I think of you because I know you hate the word twat, and it always makes me laugh. Matrix language, yes. So, yes. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's 37 people watching. Come and have a chat with us. What would you like to talk about? We're talking about anything. Apart from politics and religion. And dodgy shit. Other than that, it's all good. Did I show you the truncheon that my brother made me? This was handmade, not on a lathe. So that would have been filed like that. Pete said, I've heard twatted, never twatted. No, that's what I mean. I think, to me, twat and twat are two very different things. Metallic says, sorry, got sidetracked talking to Cat Killer. You have my full attention now. Twat's all this then, yes. Twat's all this then, exactly tactical. Twatical. Get your fucking name back to how it's supposed to be. If I could change it, I would. Who the fuck's Tackleberry? Don't. I won't start that shit again. Johnson, I hope CK and Lady Lancelot get along eventually. Yeah, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? Because, it's a shame that one might not be getting as much food as the other one. Metallic said, I was allowed to say twat as a kid, but twat was considered a swear. Yeah. I remember my nan, which is so not my nan and granddad who lived next door. That was my dad's mum and dad. My mum's mum and dad, who just lived around the corner, were nothing like my dad's parents anyway. But I remember one of them, my nan, accidentally saying knackered in front of me. And realising I was stood there, and she sort of held her hand to her mouth, massively shocked that she'd accidentally said knackered. Oh, God. Like she'd said the C word or something, you know what I mean? In fact, I just hope Lady Limpalot comes back. Darth Trudeau said, is that one of those Chinese type 56 ball rifles? No, it's not. Fucking good try, but not good enough. Not good enough, mate, no. Not good enough. You're never going to get it, because no one ever has yet. Even the people who know the fucking name of it get it wrong. But that's all I think. CK might be the youngster. They're a lot braver and more aggressive. Good try, Daft Trudeau, though. Trudeau, but not good enough. Daft Trudeau, I think, would be a better name. Daft Trudeau. Yeah, change your name to Daft Trudeau, and I'll do something. Dropped a like here around Crow Wars here. Crow Wars, what a good name. Crow Wars. Yeah, it's been fun tonight. I've been enjoying myself. It's a type. Get it wrong, bullfuck. Yeah. The numbers was wrong as well. Was that no religious claptrap here? Thank you very much. Where's Claptrap been all our lives? I missed Claptrap. Do you remember Claptrap? Claptrap's one of those names that I was fond of using. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. Don't forget to like the stream. I need one more like, and we'll have the same amount of likes as viewers right now. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it. All it takes is one of you to do it. I bet none of you can do it. I bet you're all too scared. Daft Trudeau said, I know it's not called a Type 56, but I thought it was built off a Chinese Type 56 AK. Oh, well, no, that you are right. Okay, fair enough. Daft Trudeau, I'll take it back. You are right about that. Yes. The AKM model that is based on is a Type 56. Yes, you are right there, mate. You are right. Is that a clodhopper is something? I haven't heard donkey's ears. Yeah. Daft Trudodo. It's a dodo. It's a daft dodo. Daft Trudodo. Yes. Daft Trudodo. Austin, a bit of everything actually. There's airsoft, D-axe, air guns, stuff like that. Trudodo, yes. Daft Trudodo, he said the Type 63 and the Type 81 are pretty cool. Jack said, can you remember the original Bobby's truncheon from the 80s I had, Mike? I featured it once or twice. Copper's trousers had a long pocket for them. Yes, I do. And I remember the long pocket thing because I was tempted to start doing that myself, to be honest. I'll show you a couple I've got, Jack, that I got recently. I've got a Victorian one. By the way, if you're in the UK and Ireland, that's the fucking tomahawk throwing axe you can win. So, four fella got me that, Jack. Yeah, they're very nice. Hey, that's a Victorian one, that one. And I have got one of the same, I think the same one you had, or similar. It's in my dad's display case thing that I made for him. All right, just need to catch up with some of these comments. Drop said, looked daft. It's not a bullpup, it's a rug. Austin said, sick. Dackle said, and handmade swords and knives. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Daft Trudeau said, fitting Trudeau went that way. Dodo, not particular. Yes. Was that a laughing ass off? I'll let you have that because it was funny. Yeah, I like the old truncheons. Yeah, but yeah, the idea of the long pocket, I love that idea. Yeah, it's fucking ideal. Even if you have like one long bit and then half a pocket on the side still. You know. Yeah, I like billy clubs. I have got a couple more, but I can't access them at the minute. I ain't got access to them. Metallic should start making some soon. Keywell said, only weapons I got is from the Walking Dead samurai sword in the basement. Oh, nice. I plan to make one of those barbed wire baseball bats eventually. I've got the baseball bat. I just need to go and get the barbed wire, which I can get. I know where there is some. Jack said WPC used to keep a smaller one in the handbags. For fuck's sake. I did not know that. Jack said you want a long pocket because you want some D trousers. Yes, I do. Where did we saw some fucking diarrhea trousers the other day? Where was that? Where was on fucking Temu and we saw these fucking trousers that are, D pants. Daft Trudeau said there's South African whip battens are nasty. Yes. Drops it always like a short bat. Fits in the sleeve of a cut. Yes, I'll be honest with you, Dropped. I spent many a fucking night with a baton or some kind of wood up my sleeve. Yes. Many fucking times. And used it. Yeah. Just keep that at your fucking sleeve. Got wood, I used to. I did. That's good. At least you're not getting a tenner for men. Oh, God. Metallic said, should have got some and worn them for a joke on a trip out with throat cheese. Yeah. Oh, he'd love that. That'd be amazing. If they're cheap, next time we're on team, if you can get them like for a fucking quid or something, let's get some. Fucking spot that as soon as we fucking come in with them. That'd be amazing. Maybe we'll do that. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Black, try wildlife, said I'll just keep the old crowbar by the bed. Yes, yes. John said Mary Poppins pants pockets. Yes, I don't know if you've ever heard, but if you've ever heard in real life the sound of someone getting hit on the head with a piece of wood, it is quite a sound. Quite unique. You'd be surprised how hollow the skull sounds when it's being bonked on the head with a piece of wood in real life. Yeah, it's quite amusing. Jack said that truncheon looks like a British Army. Oh, actually, Jack, it is. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that's a military police one. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think this is a Victorian one, but this is a military police one. So it probably is similar to the later military ones as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Foxtrot 69, how are you? You right? Pete said, turn that vibrator off during the stream, Mike. So I said, why have I got this thing on my head now? Mike the peg with an extra leg. Oh, fuck's sake. Yes. I have one leg, don't you know that? The drop said, depends on how thick the stick is where it lands. Sometimes it sounds hollow. Sometimes you hear the word. Yeah. Oh, no, that's true. That is true. Yeah, it does depend on the size of the wood and where it's being hit. Yeah. But a bit about that big, just whack straight on the lovely sound. Fascinating sound. Yes, 4x2 makes a very different sound. But yes, weird sound. I've got any coffee left now. Actually, the Victorian ones were probably still used in the 70s. You're right, they probably were. Jobs here, the good old days. That sound haunts my insomnia. Oh, God. I'm knocking around to what I've got next to me. What can I show now? Yeah, do like a nice truncheon, mate. Hopefully Metallic will be able to make us some soon. Black tries to need some wooden. Well, you can't even have wooden ones now. I'm going to have to make a video soon to tell people that that's not a knuckle duster, because I keep getting people going, oh, you can't have knuckle dusters, they're illegal. It's a fucking hand strengthener. It's made of rubber. But yeah, even wooden knuckles you can't have. It basically says anything that, this is a bit of a bodge of what it says, but it goes along the lines of anything that can go over one or more fingers made of a hard material that is designed for hurting someone, that's a knuckle duster and that's illegal. That's soft. It's not designed to hurt people because it's a hand strengthener, but I keep it up there because it looks like a knuckle duster, and it's amusing to me that someone made a thing that looks like a knuckle duster. Pete said actual Jim Duggan was good for 4x2. Yes, forget about him. Doctor said hand strength. Fuck toy. Who's to say? Black Tri said can still get wooden ones here in Canada. Yeah, no. What they did over here, yeah, if it's a hard material, you can't have it. Yeah. But that said, it's the opposite to a duster. It's more just a face cushion. Yeah, it is. Yes, let me massage your face. But yeah, I need to. I'm gonna have to do a video soon. But also, I've got This is a I can't really call it. Christmas decoration. It's a tree decoration that hangs off of a Christmas tree. You can't put your fingers in it. It doesn't have holes. People keep going on about that. So I'm gonna have to do a video. So when people say, "Oh, you can't have knuckle dusters," I can send them to this video. It's a bit annoying because people just don't fucking listen. Christmas ornament, thank you, dropped. That's it. I saw an ad last night with a pyramid ring on. It was obviously a KD silly bug. Yeah, exactly. And if the right sort of person sees it, you know, get done for it. Black Charlie said, sad times are changing. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, they changed here in 2019, and I had to get rid of all of mine. But yeah, I bought that from a charity shop just because of what it looks like. I find it highly amusing. And I have got a big weight somewhere, like a £3 weight that's shaped like a bloody knuckle duster. That's a huge change, bro. You know what? I certainly have. Drop said I'd get pulled just because I have super bony knuckles. Can't even put yours away, Drop. They're stuck to your hands. Oh god, it's quite hot tonight. I have bought a screen for my window though, because I don't mind. Laughing what I said. I don't like having the big window open all night because the fucking whole room just gets full of fucking moths and shit. So I bought a screen with like a zip in it, so you can unzip it, open the window. I might put that up tomorrow because it's very hot in this room because it's above the room that's got the boiler in it. So it's always fucking hot in here, just naturally. And soon as you're doing anything in here, boiling. Also, thing is, the other reason I'm hot tonight, my own fault. I was in the shed and I was wet forming leather that I needed to dry very quickly. So I had to have a heater on, a fan heater, blowing onto this leather to dry it as quick as possible. So I've basically been stuck in the shed in the hot with a fucking fan heater blowing on me. Yeah. The Drop said that's some shit people need to know how to make a proper fist if you're going to punch. Yeah, very true. Very true. Exactly. If you don't get in the fights. Drop said heating some moist skin in the shed. Doesn't sound like you at all. Pete, take care, mate. See you soon. Good night, mate. Thank you. You joined in the giveaway, didn't you? Thank you for joining in that, mate. I'll do a proper video soon. Hopefully more people join in. Black tries a drying leather, makes your skin feel like leather, yes. But yeah, what I do, if I wet form it, I can't be waiting 24 hours for that shit to dry. So I just whack it in front of her. The thing is, they tell you can't do it this way. There's a lot of things they say you can't do what you can do. I often wet form stuff and then just dry it in front of the heater. Fucking perfect. And you can have something wet formed in half an hour, whereas other people will be wet forming that shit for at least 24 hours, 48 hours before it's dry. You don't need to. In terms of fucking moths, I've always been live and let live. I've always been live and let live with me, but the latest victim to their munching was a feather from Cyprus, and most of my snake sheds are now dust. I have put the zappy light by it. Yeah, it's a shame when they're fucking destroying things. Yeah, I get a bit worried about that knife handle there. But yeah, I try to make sure there's none in here. You know, because in general, I don't mind moths, but it's just when you're trying to sit there watching the fucking telly and there's a moth flying around it constantly, it drives me mental. So then I get up, trying to kill this fucking moth in the boiling hot, and then I'm fucking even hotter then. Hunter said, moths about, have you been buying around? Yes, I opened my wallet and I made that mistake. Black Titan, it's an excuse to use my airsoft guns at home. I didn't think about that one. Yes. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. What would you like to talk about? We're talking about anything. So yeah, me and Metallica will be camping a couple of times this year. In fact, if you want to know about those, message me. And yeah, Davey, how are you? I'm all right. Spider-Man said, I can't see a Glock. I don't have a Glock. But you can see my battle axe if you want. My tomahawk. Instead. Jack said the lavender oil doesn't seem to have helped. Spider said, can I see one of your guns? Can you pick it up? Yeah, there's my guns. Which never did that. I've been touching all these fucking weapons. My hands are like covered in oil and shit. Black Try said, I thought it was going to rhyme with Glock. Metallic said, maybe I'll stick a pain pad on Cyril. Good idea. Spider-Man, no, I can't pick up any guns on live streams because they will turn the live stream off. I can't hold anything that looks like a gun. I can show you knives. I can show you other things. Big Johnny said, what's your address, bro? Well, you tell me your address first. Pete said, no, he can't pick the guns up. No, I can't. Oh, God. But don't forget to like the stream. Oh, God. It's quite amusing. I genuinely don't know how many of the comments of Are Those Guns Real? It comes up so fucking often, right? So often. So what's your opinion on this, you lot? So, you know the fact that it comes up like 15, 20 times a day on a vertical stream? Do you think that's genuinely people writing that? Or it's trolls? Because I genuinely think it's real. But it does make me wonder sometimes. Act normal, you twats, yes. Well, that would be a fucking miracle, wouldn't it, Peach? Yes. Act normal, you twats. Or twats. Peach said it must be a meme at this, but it makes you think so, don't it? It does make you think. Because there can't be that many people. Yeah. The drop says scammers, trolls, people who think they have war fantasy, who knows? Yeah, maybe. But I think people scroll through and see firearms and go, wow, I need to ask. I suppose, but because maybe they see them and they can tell that they don't look quite real or something. Because that's what confuses me. Because if I went on to someone else's stream and I just saw a load of guns in the background, I wouldn't say, are those guns real? It wouldn't even cross my mind. I'd just go, oh, nice collection, that looks great. KOCS said, very nice collection, thank you. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But it's a pain in the arse that they know you can't play the clips on vertical. You need to find a way. Well, I can play clips, but every time I do vertical streams, there's some kind of weird fuck up on StreamYard. And I need to remember, last time I live streamed, did it do it on the standard ones as well? There's something wrong with, not Teespring, StreamYard at the minute. Pete said, we need Are Those Guns Real match. Yes, that would be a good one. I could actually wear a t-shirt of that then. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. But I don't know why I'm invoking Night, but you can't click the links on the phone. They're still there for other people. There are people watching on computers, isn't there? You know what I mean? It's just the majority of them will be on phones. But I appreciate it, my queen. Yeah, I reckon that would actually be worth doing. Are Those Guns Real merch? Can you put that on my to-do list on Discord, please? Yeah, I reckon that'd be worth doing. How much would you buy it for, though, Black Try? He said, I would buy that match. How much for? Go and do it. Go and do it. You know you want to. Someone do it. Someone do it. There's a new round of match where people pay in to have the winning design. That I'd be up for. Do you want to put that on the? Do you want to put on the to-do list? That'd be great. That'd be great. I bet people will come up with some amazing ideas. Matthias said, no, I can't, because we all know drop to post it. Black Tie says 30p max because of the conversion. What I was hoping someone would say is, I'd buy that for $1. But you let me down. You know what? There's 23 people watching. You all let me down. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? It's not wrong with you fuckers. I'll tell you how much I would pay for it. Optimus Prime said, have you ever got poo in your ear? The way I can hear through my ear, maybe, potentially. Why? Have you? That's how much I'd pay. Have you ever had poo in your ear, is the question I'm asking. Optimus Prime. But no, genuinely, I don't think I have had poo in my ear, no. Space Cadet, how you doing, mate? You alright? I ain't too bad, mate, you? Black Dry Wildlife, 20 billion, yes. What have you been up to, Space Cadet? Been up to much? I've been around Metallics, I haven't really been on YouTube a lot. Tactical said, I think that's leading to an offer. What? He wants to give me some poo in my ear. Oh, Christ. No, do you know what? I genuinely don't think I have. Have any of you ever had poo in your ear? Yeah. Genuinely don't think I have. How would you get it in your ear? Would you have it in your finger and put it in your ear accidentally? Is someone defecating in your ear? Have you fallen over and it's gone in your ear? Black Tribe Wildlife said, I've had pee in my ear. Don't ask. You can't say that and then say don't ask. That's not fair. I said, did you tell him about your hearing aid dramas? I think I did. I think I mentioned that it broke. But I have got an appointment on Friday to go and get it fixed. So yeah, that'd be good. Luckily I can hear. I'm not completely deaf. I only have a hearing aid in one ear. And I can talk to people and, have okay conversations if they speak a little louder than normal, but yeah. But actually, are you a parent, Black Tie? That explains so many things. Black Tie said, yes, my son, yes. But no, I don't think I've had either. Can't risk getting any liquids in my ears. I better not fuck about this for too long. Look at that beautiful thing. You can win this if you're in the UK or Ireland. All you got to do is put some money in to donate, and for each pound you do, you get a ticket. Yeah, I'll do it. Black Tri said, forgot to cover in my changing room. There you go. That explains it. Can't wait to spend my $20 billion. Is it billion or million? Billion. $20 billion. Where's my weapon? Where's the dollar pound gone? There you go. Weapon collector, 2025 dollar pound. That's what I wouldn't want to own that. I'd love to own it. Bungie said, who's this dumbass? I assuming you're talking about yourself there. Black Dry Wilder, do you need a pinky on the corner of the map when you said $20 billion? I certainly do. Space Cadet says, same old, not much, had plans, but when the days arrived, hadn't felt good. That's a shame, mate. That's a shame. Yeah, I've been around Metallic's house for a bit. Bongi said, I was talking about myself. There you go. Hey, Bongi, what are you up to tonight, apart from watching this live stream and commenting on it? How's your life going? Are you happy? Are you sad? Would you like help? Do you need help? If you need help, the secret password is talking pants. If you need help, write talking pants in the comment and then we'll secretly try and help you. Tat said, I feel your pain, Spacey. Plans are great till it's suddenly the day of the plan. Yeah. Drop said, even if you started making those in metal, I'd still prefer plastic ones. I like having vinyl records that's made from recycling. Oh, exactly. Yeah, do you know what? Drop. I think the plastic ones are more unique as well because no one of them will ever be the same. Space Cadet said, I ain't even entered the giveaway yet. We'll do it before I go to... definitely get in, mate. Definitely get in, because hardly anyone has. Yes. Bongi said, having wank to you currently, are you now? Let me know when you finish. Gon said, damn, bro, are those real in the back? I need to collect that. Yeah, they're real. If you mean are they firearms? No, they're not. Black Try said you should make one of those a stopper on a catapult. Oh, what these? Yes. Have you finished yet, Bongi? Or are you going for a long one tonight? Bongi said, man, you're actually hilarious. Well, very nice. Alright, seeing as I made you laugh, make sure you like the stream at least. Oh, fuck's sake. That's it, having a wank to WC. That's so 17 years ago. Now, how old would I have been 17 years ago? 28. Fuck me, that sounds old, doesn't it? 17 years ago, I was still 28. Fucking hell. Yes. Glad I made you laugh. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, it was hard work getting on this live stream earlier. It fucking kept fucking up. I had to fucking delete the last one. Jot said back when he was young. Makes sense. I'm still young now. So without knowing how old I am, no, yeah, what's this? Play to my vanities. How old do I look? If anyone says 75, you're getting fucking blocked. Don't say 74 either if you're writing that. Don't. It's okay. I don't need these. I don't have a good word. I don't need you pandering to my vanities. It really does, Space, especially when it's stuff you've been looking forward to. Old enough shit, mate. James said another pretty here. What's with the guns? How you doing, James? It's just something I've collected all my life, really. Yeah, I guess I never grew up. Playing with toy guns as a kid and grew up but yeah, all of the stuff here, because I am in the UK, all of the stuff on this gun board are stuff that doesn't need licenses. So they're things like DX, the swords and the knives I make myself. Yeah, because they look cool. Exactly. That's actually a very good way of putting it, because they look cool. Yes. Yeah, just never stopped, really. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, James. I hope you like it. Yeah, we just chat about anything, really. Do you know what I mean? Just live stream bollocks. Don't do politics or religion, because, people are a bit weird about that shit. Thank you, Space Cadet. I appreciate that, mate. Have you left me a comment? I can't get the fucking... I can't get it up. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Right, you're in it. You are in it. 9 3/4. That's the oldest I've ever looked. Thank you, Space Cadet. I appreciate that, mate. Where was I? What was I reading out? Yeah. I can't get it out. Laughing at myself. Look, I fucking walked into that one. Right, where are we? Johnson, you heard it first. You can't get it up. One thing I can pride myself in is in probably, how old am I? 45. Let's say over 30 years, it's never failed me. I've never ever needed anything. Yeah, not who brought this up? Going on the list. I would like a band name that he can't get it up. Don't forget to like the live stream. If you're on a phone, you can just double tap the screen and it'll like it, and I appreciate it if you do. Subscribe. I live stream quite often. I may do more. I may do more weekday ones, but I always do Friday and Saturday live streams from about 9:30 to about 12:30. Space Cadet said, "Cool, might enter more before the day." Yeah, it'll run for a while, mate. So if you do want to get in there again, you got plenty of time, mate. Gold said, "Do you own any other swords?" Yes, I have a sword just there that I made myself. That one there I made. There's one over there that I didn't make. I've made, I don't know how many swords I've made. Maybe 10. They said, all good, but obviously we avoid guns in the UK. Do you feel that you're promoting them with your background? Not really, no. Because to be honest, if no one really mentioned them, I wouldn't talk about them. They're just there. It's just my collection, which in my opinion is no different than collecting stamps or dolls or cars. It's an inanimate object that I like, and that's how I see it. Not everyone else sees it like that, but yeah, I'm not using them to hurt people. It's just a display thing and recreation, target shooting with air guns. You know, I don't have firearms. I have nothing that shoots a bullet. Yeah. Space Cadet said, awesome prizes up for grabs. There are, mate. There are. The Batman, he said, hello from London. How you doing, mate? You all right? But that's said, promoting them, it's not like they are a rare thing people never heard of. Drop said, promoting the proper way to own them if you collect. Thank you, Drop. Yes, true. Bongia cannot send you a gun. The closest you'll get is that there. There's a gun for you. You got your own gun there. Gold said, wonder if I made a boarding cutlass and smallish great sword. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you could do that. Watch my videos. There's videos showing you how to make them. James said, I respect your situation. No problem. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Yeah. Gold said, do you have any armor? Do you mean like modern body armor or like medieval armor? I've got modern body armor. Batman said, does the police visit you? The last time I've had the police around here was 2017. And they saw all this stuff. It's all legal. They had a look, checked it and left. Yeah. Hello, James Johnson. You all right? Andy said, I work in a care home, but I put you on the TV when people go to bed. So I miss a lot of the comments. Andy, that's why I tried to read them out. Black tries said, I had them raid me in 2022. The Drop said, the gun is pastier than a kindergarten's art project. Who was asking, I don't know if I've got any of my cutlassy type things about. Just a guy said, how exactly does I don't know. I don't know what that is. Gold said, I have 16th century stuff, but it's untempered. Yeah, I don't have any old armor. I have some modern body armor, and I'm actually getting some modern, but I'm getting some more body armor sent soon. So you know that really nice body armor I have that you can't tell it's body armor, and the waistcoat type thing. They're going to send me the upgraded version of that. Bungie said you're really good looking with that goatee. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'd probably cream my pants if you held a gun. Well, sadly, I can't. I can't hold a gun because the live stream would get shut down. All right. So just to indulge Bungie a bit, because we all want him to cream his pants, I can hold a knife up for you. I don't discriminate about sexualities here. You know, if you ask politely, you know, you might get. James said, so what active weapons, if any, do you collect? This is your name. So, do you mean like guns? I've got a lot of crossbows. I think I have 23 crossbows, I think. Most of them in the loft, but there's quite a few crossbows there. And I have up to the legal limit air rifles, which you can do small game hunting with, which I have done. Yeah, you don't need a license with those. They just need to be locked up, and they are locked up over there. All of this stuff on here is all stuff that's okay to be on display. Doesn't need to be locked up. James said, do you have a revolver? There's some revolvers there. There's the revolvers there, and like the automatics are there. But they're, as I say, they're all BB guns or air rifles, air pistols, stuff like that. Bongi is a bongo, yes. Retard said, you should see him when he has a shaved bongo. I would just die. Or you would just die. James said, oh, are you also a prepper? No, I wouldn't say I'm a prepper. No, not at all. No. I do collect some of the stuff that people would class as prepping, but I'm definitely not a prepper. But I do like to be prepared in case stuff happens. But no, I wouldn't say I was a prepper, really. No. But it's a weird thing with me. So I wouldn't class myself as a prepper, but if I told you all of the stuff I've got and the stuff I do, then you would probably say, oh yeah, you probably are, but you don't class yourself as one. But I do like to have bug out bags and stuff like that. But that's purely because I'm not planning for like the end of the world, but there's a lot of things that could happen. I just like to be prepared for things. Prepper. No, but I do like to be prepared. That doesn't mean I'm a prepper though. I don't hoard food and stuff like that. But I do like to have various bags so that if something happened, natural disaster or something like that, or even a gas leak, something like that where you have to be evacuated from your home, or like the drop two in America, tornadoes. We don't really have those over here, but we have things that are quite close. I do like to be able to have access to a bag that I could take, and that just means I'm better prepared than other people, but that doesn't mean I'm a prepper. You know what I mean? Black Try Wildlife. I live in an area where people have bunkers. Drop says, so do I, but mostly for tornadoes. Exactly. Yeah, you're not planning for the end of the world. You're not prepping for the end of the world, but you'd like to be prepared. And the thing is, this is just how I live my life. I like to be prepared in the event of something bad happening. So even just when I go out, I can't go out now with just my phone and a wallet. I can't do that. I have to have stuff on me for all eventualities that may happen. So that requires a small bag nowadays. But I'm just more happy in my life doing that. It's probably more of an OCD thing than prepping. Yeah, like a nosebleed. Yeah, the only time I went out without my fucking bag, which would have had stuff to deal with a nosebleed, I didn't have my bag because I went down the shop in a rush, fucking nose pissing out of blood, and I had to stand there in the shop because I couldn't go back because it was easier to go to the shop than come back, and also I was knackered. I had to stand there at the till asking for fucking tissue because my nose was pissing out of blood. So if I'd had my bag on me, I'd been sorted. Dr. Flyboy said, are you too a Spud fan? I don't know what you mean. The drop says, start digging. Digging is free if the neighbours don't complain, yes. Build a fence first, then dig. Right, the drop said, we've watched him prep for a Wendy tech. He still forgets shit. Well, exactly. James said, I'm launching a company service that isn't prepping or survivalist, but common sense preparation for emergency situations. That's exactly what I do. Yeah. There's an important difference. The prepper label is negative. Yes, you're right. So my friend Metallic, she's got a friend, more than a friend, but let's just say a friend because it's easier to, from America. And when they first met, it was mentioned that me and Metallic, well, they heard the word prepper come up, and they automatically thought doomsday prepper, nutters with guns and bunkers. You know what I mean? And it isn't it shouldn't be a negative label, but for a lot of people it is. Because that was it. Sorry, I couldn't. It was because I knew, because neither of us call each other preppers, do we? Yeah, it was the preppers meet. So we go to preppers meets, but not because we're preppers. I go to the preppers meets to meet people that I know of and know, meet new friends, and have a nice time camping, and sell some of my gear. But I'm definitely not a prepper. Yeah, so that came up that we go to these preppers meets, and then they thought, fucking hell, these people bloody doomsday nutters with guns, and that's not the case, is it? That's not the case. Yeah, I get what a prepper is. So when someone says they're a prepper, I don't have negative connotations to it because I know what that means. But the media and people who don't know automatically think it's a very specific thing or a way to be, and then they don't, it's negative, and it shouldn't be. But yeah, I don't class myself as a prepper, but I'm probably as prepared as any prepper is. But that's just because I like to be prepared for situations where it's going to make my life a lot easier to have the things. Yeah, they think you're a gun nut. Exactly. Doc said, going to do my best to not be political. As an American, I find it funny that people stock up on ammo. I have no idea how to make a bullet. Well, exactly. Yeah, Metallic said I prep to survive my life. Exactly. Yes. Black Tri said muzzle loaders are easy to cast ammo for. Metallic said, yeah, and they think you're a gun nut. Yes. Mustafa said, "Do you love Turkish pistols? I don't mind them. I wouldn't say I love them. Don't forget to like the stream if you've just come on though. And feel free to talk to us about whatever you want. I will have to go off soon though, because it is nearly 12:30 in the UK, and I don't want to be waking up my family. Because some of them be getting bed soon. It's basically there to let me for the Kool-Aid. Penny said, and life is getting interesting. Yes. So I said, God, Mike, show us how to make a crossbow bolt from scratch. I could do. Would you like me to? What would you like me to make it out of? Wood or metal? Or just... If you remind me, dropped, put it on the to-do list, and maybe we'll do a video of different ways to make crossbow bolts in a survival situation. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Crossbow bolts from anything. So I could go and find various stuff and make bolts from them. But I have made bolts from just bits of wood before. Because the very first crossbow I ever made was completely homemade. It had a homemade prod from a piece of... it wasn't very powerful, but I found this bit of quite bendy aluminium. Because not all aluminium will just... some of it will actually go back to how it was. And I had to make bolts for that. Penny said, I hear Tim Jones got rave reviews, Spacey. Fuck's sake. I bet, James, we can all live off grid till the grid goes down. Yes. What did James say? I live in Spain. We recently lost power internet for 24 hours. I was well prepared, but it's an eye-opener. Well, exactly. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I've got a power bank here running my phone right now, and I've got various lamps and power banks and stuff like that. And, I do have water stashed. But see, like that, I stashed water because one year they said there could be potential water shortages. And the option would have been, if there was, I would have had to have gone out with bottles or gone out and queued up and got given water, or I had to go to a standpipe and fill up bottles. Well, I thought, if I just do it now, I can stash. If I was on my own, I've probably got about a month's worth of water. I'm not on my own though. So I've probably got about 3 days worth of water. But 3 days worth of water is still, for like 5 people, is still better than nothing. I think it's a bit more than that. I think I've got about 4 or 5 days worth of water for 5 people. If you rationed it and, yeah. But that was purely, that wasn't a prepper, I've got a plan for the end of the world. That was, they said there might be water shortages and you might have to get fucking, I'm not queuing up for water. Fuck that bullshit. I'm not doing that. I'd rather just fucking stash it and then, yeah. Because that water, as long as that water is sealed up in clean bottles and kept out of sunlight, me and Metallic, we both did. We drank that water. It had been under my stairs for over a year when we had to take it to one of the preppers' meets because our big fucking bottle was leaking. So the only thing we could do, it was spur of the moment, it was just before we left, we was going to fill the water up, take it. And that wasn't the preppers' meet, was it? It was the I can't remember. It was either the preppers' meet or the 40k thing. No, we definitely took some of that water, Metallic. We definitely, no, because the whole point of it was, I can't remember. You reckon we refilled the bottles? I thought we did use that though, because otherwise we would have had to have been using tap water, which wasn't filtered. I don't know. James, it's not about prepper life. Imagine having a month's worth of water while they're panicking, fighting for. Exactly. But yeah, it makes your life easier, don't it? It's just being prepared. I laugh every time I say it, but it's just. But I'm not a prepper. I wouldn't say I was a prepper. I can't remember now, my queen. I thought we actually took some of that water because I can remember it tasting a little bit funny, but it didn't do nothing to you. It was just where it had been sat for so long, you could taste more of the chlorine in it. It don't matter. We did or we didn't, but I can't remember. I just remember tasting some of it thinking, because I think, I'll be honest with you, I got sick of drinking it and I started drinking straight out the tap at the preppers meet. Or was it just because no, and now see, I'm getting false memories now. It wasn't. It was because it had been sat in them. It had been sat in a big bottle for so long. It had started and getting hot, but it was perfectly acceptable to drink though. Anyway, it was quite a stressful time. I'm pretty sure we filtered it first, but we wouldn't have had time though. This is the thing. Why I think we didn't filter it. There's no way we would have had time to filter like 20 litres of water in that water filter thing in like an hour before we went. Yeah. No. Pencil, I remember one of those cats chewing a fucking roll of toilet paper. I have no idea what you're talking about. So the golden rule at campsites is boil the water or pitch your tent near the bogs. Yeah, well, we was right next to the sort of drinking water tap, and it was all right. I was drinking straight out that tap, and I never had any ill effects. But yeah, I should hopefully tomorrow be getting a water filter bottle. The one I've got, there's one downside to it. I've got it there actually. I can show you because I was prepping my bag for when we go camping. This is my little bag that I take when we go camping. It just about fits everything I need in it. But so I bought this, and it's a fucking good bottle. But the only bad thing about it, it has a filter, so you can filter your water. It hasn't got a filter in it, but the filter would be sat on there. The only downside to this is every time you need to drink from it, you either need to pull that up with your fingers or with your teeth. And because you're constantly touching it with either your hands or your mouth, especially if you're eating and you want to drink, you're constantly making that dirty. And when you're camping, you can't really clean it properly every day. It starts to stink, and it became completely useless. Because I'd literally be fucking nearly gagging drinking it because it fucking stunk. So what I've done is bought another one. It was on offer for £8, brand new, and it's got a squeezy bottle. You have to suck the liquid out of it. That's the problem as well. You have to suck it out. I've bought one with a squeezy, with the bottle squeezy, so it doesn't matter so much if I'm pulling that up then, and that smells, because I can at least just squirt the bottle into a cup. So it'd be better anyway, because I can just wash my hands, make sure my hands are clean, pull that up, and then have it ready while I'm eating my dinner, and then I can just squirt it into But yeah, this one you have to suck the liquid out, otherwise it won't come out. You have to. It's a good bottle otherwise, but it's one of those, it needs to be cleaned every single day. That's at a campsite near me just had a hefty fine for dodgy water supply. And that's why a tactical, if this was any good, I would have filtered every bit of my water last time, but I had no choice. But I know what you mean, though. I didn't want to, but I literally had no choice last time. I had to drink out the fucking straight from the tap. Pizza WC says you have to suck. You do. The king has spoken. That's what she said, or what he said. It's basically about sterilised bottles like baby. Yes, well, that's the thing. At home, you can do that, and this one's been sterilised. So when I put this away, I sterilised it, and it smells, perfectly clean. But I just, when you're out camping, you can't do that, and it does. It fucking stinks. Yeah. Job said, squeeze the bottle to suck it out. Got it. Yes. Now you know how to use a water bottle. Don't say you never learnt anything on this channel. You now know how to. You don't know how to suck. Run your teeth while doing that. Frankie says, relax. WC says you have to suck. No, I know which t-shirt I'm buying. Oh, God. Metallic said, you're saying that when you're camping, your tip started. Oh, God. I'm back. My internet went off. Yes. When I was camping, my tip started to stink. Yes. Fucking hell. Oh, God. You tell me. Fucking hell. That's a good one. But yeah, so I've replaced this now. Oh, by the way, I did check every single bottle I could find to see whether this lid would fit another one, though, before I did buy the other one. But luckily, I got some Amazon credit from my affiliate links. Yeah, and they do the squeezy one for £8. It's not £8, it's about £15. That said, 1 month less in the world. One moth less in the world to eat my first. Oh, I think I've written this down to tell you, but I checked. I may have already told you this. I've checked the ears and all that, and the feet. They're fine. I'm sure I already told you that, didn't I? Yeah, they're all right. They're good. Don't forget to like the stream. T Coochie said, I'm playing with my butt. Good for you. What are you doing? Don't be too specific, but you might just be fondling both your cheeks or something, Thanks, Sam. That was a nice one, thanks. Yeah, I can't remember if I told you or not. Franny said they make toilet paper for that. John said, make sure it has a base. Coochie. Pete said, plugged and ready to go at all times. Yes, I think so. Flared base. Come on, Coochie, you got to tell us. Don't come on making statements like that and then not fucking and then not tell us what you're actually doing. Yeah, that's not fair. We just don't want to lose it. No, of course not. Of course not. Has it got a taint tickler on it, though? That's the real question. If they say yes, we know that we've got a troll on. And, well, we know that it's you-know-who impersonating someone else. Hello, John. How you doing, mate? Today, Mike, I got a G3 and a Set-Me mashup on a layaway. Nice. Nice one. Drop said, how's that steel different from the slashers? Definitely thicker. Probably twice as thick. Yeah, I don't know. Not much more I can say than that, Trot. It's Alex said, Mike's telling you to follow through, Coochie. Thicker and stiff, yes. Does it vibrate? Look, Coochie, they're all asking you questions here. You can't come on, say shit like that, and then just run away. Not acceptable. Drop said, oh shit, that's right, that fucker's heavy-handed. Yes, this is the one that, I'll be honest with you, I think the handle, I don't mind the handle, but the handle is a little bit too small. So what happened was, when I took it to the preppers meet, the people who liked the weight of the blade found the handle to be too small. And the people who found the handle to be the perfect size found the blade to be too big. So it's a little bit too out of proportion for most people, but I think it's all right. I think it's all right. It's terrible they come on here and leave us hanging. I know. T Coochie said I'm playing with my Poochie. Your username rhymes with that. Metallic says, send me the remote, Coochie. I'll turn it up to 11. There you go. Would you like to have requests? Yeah, blue ball the chat, yes. Oh god. So it needs a pommel, maybe. It did have a D guard originally, but I cut it off because I got a bit paranoid. It did actually have a D guard. John said, I'll have to get a bayonet for that rifle. Yeah, you get one. Pete says, send me the QR code. How long is that person on for now? 4 fucking years? Fucking hell, fuck that shit. That's no wonder that guy finishes wanking, Mike. You know what? He may still be going now. I doubt it, though. No one could maintain watching me for that long. Hello, Joe. I don't have a Glock. John said, I'll slap it on Discord for all the viewers. Yes, go ahead, mate. Go ahead, make our day. Doctor, that makes more sense. The guard would have a confidence to switch. Yeah, exactly. It did help. It did help having the D guard. It fit your hand better and it sort of sat. But yeah, I got a little bit paranoid. If I redid it, I'd put a D guard back on it again because I now know that as long as they're done a certain way, they're okay. Penton, I don't like the trolls. I know you don't, Penny. I know you don't. Like the stream, everyone, please. If you're watching on a phone, just double tap the screen. Dale boy said that ballpark behind you is 6. Nice, isn't it? It's a fucking beauty. Down with the trolls. Down with that kind of thing. That's what I'd rather be down with the clowns, yes. Would you like to know what I've got in my little camping bag? Bottle of water. No tea in any of that whole entire fucking thing. Now, this isn't fully set up yet. Some spare batteries. A Mora type knife with a ferro rod. Just put the bottle of water back. I've got a couple of little things on the side. And on this side, because I'm always looking for them, is a lighter and a little light. It's just, I like them on there because I'm always looking for them when we're camping. As I say, this isn't fully set up yet. Multi-tool. Little hammer multi-tools because they're always fucking handy there. Especially when you're camping. This has got a little survival tin in. There's also 2 pegs in there for if I have to dry my pegs are always handy, and also some of those clips for sealing up bags. Little flannel there. Bit of pegging, yeah, exactly. I just got to be prepared for a bit of pegging, Pete. Hello, Bill. How you doing, mate? Sorry that I haven't replied to your email. I will do soon. I haven't been home soon. I haven't been home long. As I say, this isn't fully kitted out yet. I've got foil blanket, rape alarm in case someone tries to touch me up in my sleep. A bit of tape. Do you know what, Penny? She's not too bad. Penny said, how's your mum? She's okay. She ain't too bad. Yeah. Thank you for asking. I say that. Her leg is fully infected at the minute, but she doesn't seem like she's on antibiotics and she seems like she's coping with it. She doesn't seem like it's like fucking her over, put it that way. But yeah, her leg ain't good. Yes, so we like this, yeah. The fact that Mike's got a new tent. That's the other bargain he got. Oh yes, I forgot about it. I got a tent. I also, with the 40 quid I got from Amazon, I bought myself a 1.5 by 2.2 meter very lightweight tarp to put over to make a little porch. Yeah, I most of what I bought with that 40 quid was stuff for like camping or stuff for making stuff, you know. Charles said Mike's rape alarm sounds like a cat call. I bet it does. It does. It's more of a no, I'm not gonna say that. Oh god. DW smoking. Thank you. You're saying I'm smoking. I hear that a lot, by the way. Or you smoking. But yeah, Bill, I ain't too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, please, if you've just come on. DW said, nah, you said stuff for... I'm kidding you, mate. Yeah. Penny said it was free. But yeah, can't bother saying now. The rape alarm, just in case someone tries to murder me in my sleep. I got paranoid last time. Thank you, Stinker's Bridge. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. He said, congrats on 17 years. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I can't play the clips, but thank you for the donation. How you doing, John? You all right, mate? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Bill said, I survived an F1 tornado last week. I should send you some pictures of the damaged roofs of old buildings, treetops, rooted wires down to. Send them, mate. I'll show them on the live stream if you like. Thanks, Christ, Bill. I'm glad you're okay. I hope your home wasn't messed up. Yeah. I hope you're all right, Bill. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired at the minute. Yeah, that's mental. But yeah, glad you're all right. What have you been up to, John? We'll have to go off soon, though. Pretty sure I've done everything I needed to do. Pardon me, by the way. Don't forget to like the stream. You'll never see my eyes open this far ever. That's my normal. I open this. I can open them fully if I want to, though. Been down the allotment, have you? Ah, so I came back from Metallics. No one had watered any of my plants. None of them are dead. And my citrus tree that's outside has got so much growth on it. I've never, ever seen it ever have that much fucking like little branches come out of it, ever. If all of these branches turn into proper branches, it'd be fucking massive. Yeah, mental. Don't do that eye thing. You look like a go Ron. What's that? John said my polytunnel is a furnace. I bet it is. Who's going for a wee? Someone's slashing eye. Gavron? That's gone over my head. Who's pissing? Don't do that. You're making me need to piss. Oh, it's boiling hot in here, I tell you. Oh, God. 808 and Hates, how you doing? He said, just got here, but I saw the weapons in the UK. I hate that your government doesn't let you guys enjoy the freedom, but hopefully you can make it over here one day and see the real stuff. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. Ball said, just popped in to say that bullpup behind you. Hate to ask as well, but is that a Narinka? Yes, it is. Good spot. Mandeep said, bro, I watched you when I was a kid. I remember the truncheon videos you made because I requested them. I'm 30 now. Good to see you. Well, nice. Fucking hell. Nice one, Mandeep. Yes. Yeah, the truncheon. Fucking hell, yeah. That's one of my very early videos. Nice one, mate. That's amazing. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone who's just come on. If you're on a phone, just double tap the screen and it should like it. But it will help you see more videos and it will help others, YouTube will think, oh, people like this, let's share it. Ball said, friggin' awesome, pal, deactivated for display purposes. Yes, yeah. No, what I've got up here is everything on display here is stuff that can be. You can't have firearms on display like this. They have to be locked up, really. So, no, that's a deact, that. But yeah, that is a real Narinka, but it's been deactivated, so I can't shoot now. John said, we have a gladiator ring called London where the contestants hack each other to pieces on TikTok. That's sake. You don't do crack me up. Bill said, glad you've stuck things out on YouTube for so long. Wouldn't have met you otherwise. Would never have got your broadheads for my redback at the time. They're awesome. I hope you start selling them again. I will definitely get round to them again, Bill. And I will get hold of you about this redback. As I say, I've only been back from Metallics for about 2 days, so I haven't really had time. But I'll get hold of you soon. Anyway, so I apologise, that's unfamiliar with UK law. Cool collection, man. Thank you. Glad you like it. Yeah, it's quite late here now. It's like 12:30 in the evening. I'm fucking getting tired now. Yeah, it's been good. Yes, I'm celebrating 17 years with this channel on YouTube. I've probably been on YouTube for about 19 years. But this channel, 17 today. And all I got was 20 billion Zimbabwe dollars for it. Ball said, that sucks that you can't have original weapons for display. Well, you can have firearms over here. It's just, and you can have them on display, but you can't have them like that. So if I had firearms, I could put them on display, do the live stream, and then I'd have to take them back down and lock them up. Whereas everything on here is allowed to be on display permanently. Because firearms have to be in a safe in the UK. Ball said, very neat piece, though. Would never expect a Brit to wield such a rifle. That's lovely, isn't it, though? They're very rare. I think there was, I think there were 2,000 of them imported into America. Then there was banned over there. Just 808, you managed to ask a proper question after dealing with "Is it real?" from 8 million fuckers. Yes, occasionally people do come on and ask the right things. But yeah, YouTube hates conservatives. Says firearms have to be in a safe. Yes, is that a quote, or is that a statement or a quote? Hello, how are you? You right? Yeah, they do. None of these firearms, so they don't need to be in safe. Well, okay, that's gone. I may be a limey, but I'm not a faggot. But I have, I don't discriminate against people's legal sexualities. Oh god, adult consenting legal sexualities. Put it that way. 808 said, I know you probably get this all the time, but is it like both action 2-2s is the limit? You can totally tell me to piss off. You can if you have, I don't know what you would do to be able to get one of these, but you can actually own a fucking 50 caliber fucking Barrett, a Barrett fucking, I can't remember what they're called now. Yeah, a 50 caliber rifle anyway. I couldn't think of what it's called anymore. Barrett Light 50, whatever they're called. You can actually own those over here, but you need to have a reason for it. So there are many different firearms you can have. The only things you can't really own pistols or automatic rifles. I think most rifles have to be bolt action. I think you can get semi-automatic 2-2s, bullet rifles, but yeah, you could get a 50 cal bolt action rifle if you have a reason for it. I don't know what the fuck you'd want, what your reason would be for that, but yeah. Terry said, if that falls on your head, they really will be weapons. They certainly will. They certainly will. But they won't. There is at least 16 4-inch bolts holding that fucker up, because I wouldn't be able to sit under this if I didn't. Yeah. When I put it up for at least a good month, I used to get paranoid, and I checked the edges of it to see whether there's any cracks in like the paint, if there was. But yeah, there's that fucking thing never come down. Semi-automatic 2-2s, yeah. Statler said 50. That's a big fucking rabbit. What would you need a 50 caliber rifle for? I don't know. Don't forget to like the stream, everybody, please. Space Cadet said firearms above 2-2 are bolts or lever action. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't really. People watching on there more than me. Ball said, by any chance, do you have any pieces from World War II? By the size of your collection, I'd assume you'd have quite a couple. Do you know what? I don't. Purely because when I was younger, I haven't bought anything for a long time. Most of the, well, no, I did have a Bren gun once. I did have a DX Bren gun, which was World War II. Yes, I did. But I sold that. And I did have a DX Uzi as well. That would have been from the 60s or 70s. But yeah, for years I liked more modern guns. And now that I wouldn't mind getting World War II stuff, I can't afford it. I said appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad you glad you got the answer. Bill said, can you own 2-2 pistols? I think I've heard. I'm not sure, mate. I don't really know. Terry said that's the dope for making you paranoid. I haven't smoked straw for fucking years. Just because my eyes look, just because it looks like I'm stoned, I'm not. Fucking Terry. although saying that, it probably made me stoned. It probably not stoned. It probably made me paranoid years ago. But no, I don't smoke now. That's it, right. I need to bugger off. Sweet dreams, everyone. Play nicely, and Mike, I'll chat with you on the morrow. I've been having a nice little chat tomorrow, my queen. Yeah, I'll message you in the morning. Good night, sweet dreams. Tasted fibber. No. I ain't no fibber. I'll admit it. If I was stoned, I'd tell you, mate. No, I ain't stoned. What it is I just don't need to open my eyes as wide as other people. You lot go around doing this. I don't need to. See that? I can see perfectly like that. Are they BBs? Some of them are. That one there is. Bang, Fi and Gaming. Wow, I like guns. Thank you. Glad you do. Don't forget to like the stream. If you like guns, like the stream. It's basically that said yes, 2 and 3.57 revolvers. There you go. Ball said, holy heck, that's crazy, dude. Cool stuff. Very unexpected, though. Would definitely assume you had a Mosin. Yeah, no, I when I had the money to buy stuff like that, I didn't buy them. And now I would like to. I can't afford to. They should come around my place or get stoned. I like to drink, mate. That's what I do. Doc said he squints because he's not wearing his glasses. Not true. If I put my glasses on right now, I could make them go even tighter, drops, because it would. Yeah. If I put my glasses on, it'd look like my eyes were shut. I don't need to open my eyes like you lot. You lot. What you need to realise is the amount of energy you waste doing that. You don't need to do that. Here's some advice from someone who knows, right? Relax your eyes a bit, and just as long as your pupils are sticking through the slits, you can see fine. And you conserve energy that way. Right, look at that. I can see fine. How many fingers am I holding up to? My eyes do not need to be like that to be able to see. You're wasting energy. That's how it's going to waste an energy. Who needs eyes to be open? Penny said, I've looked like a stoner all my life. Have I? I have pretty much from the age of 14, 15, had people go up, you're stoned, don't you? You know, fucking hell, that's just my eyes. Just my eyes. Girl said, just rejoined. What's the coolest haircut you had in your life? This one. Because it's about the only haircut I've ever had. My brother, my younger brother, just probably got the coolest haircut you could ever get there. Guess what that was? I've mentioned it before. Jacob said, collecting in the UK, brother, you're playing on hard mode. Oh, God. That was a WC rocking the eyes like piss holes in the snow since 1990, yes. You've de-aged me by 10 years there, though, tactical. Yeah, fucking who needs to open their eyes, mate? You know, you need to sort your lives out. You're wasting energy. I will probably live an extra maybe 20 minutes longer than you because I conserved that energy by not fully opening my eyes. You've wasted yourselves. Bill said, you do like Cheech and Chong tonight, Mike, I must admit. I mean, I'm cool with it, brother. No, I'll be honest with you, I'm fucking knackered, but I'm enjoying myself, so I might as well stay on. As long as I'm waking people up. Archibald said, I think this is America. No, it's England, mate. It be England. I drink a bottle of water. There's no teas in that, mate. Space Cadet said, but black powder revolvers, no mods to make it longer, so you can't. I'll need mods to make it. Yeah. So I said, wait a minute. I thought you weren't in the UK. You were just explaining that it was the accent. No, I live in the UK. That was a joke. Basically, lawmakers, clueless wankers. No, I'm in the UK. I'll tell you where I really are. Where I really am, where I really are. This is where I really live. Can you read that? Is it backwards for you? Zimbabwe? No, I don't really. I live in the UK. Benny said, conserves energy by squinting but refuses veggies. No, the drop said that. Benny said to the left. They're always to the left. Yeah. No, not stoned. Totally not stoned. You can get stoned if you want. No, I am just high on life. I know I sit here, that's because I'm happy. And I'm telling you, know, you make life of what it is. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let the trolls get me down. I find them quite funny, to be honest. They've been quite good tonight. You can win them round. We've probably got new subscribers because of me tonight. Well, I hope it's because of me. It's my fucking channel. Johnson, high on life and exhausting. Yes. I'm looking forward to getting back out in the shed tomorrow. They're finishing off my my little stall. Because I only took half of it earlier. No, it's not a stall anyway, it's a chair. Jerry said, certainly sounds guilty. Yeah, but that's just me. I always sound guilty. I also can't say thank you without saying sarcastic. Although I'm getting better at it now. Although, no, I think I can say thank you without sounding sarcastic. Past the doobie to the left-hand side. At Penny's commune. Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Girl said, wait a minute, you just used the $sign to use your location. Now the cops are going to head towards you. Zimbabwe dollars. Try and find me. Try and find me. I'm rocking it in Zimbabwe right now. There's the rock. I do love that though. So English and American money has kings and queens and people who are fucking, you know, do special things. Zimbabwe has 3 rocks. Fucking $20 million. Gold said, do a Mandarin impression. I can't. I don't do impression. There's 2 things I can't do. If my life depended on it, I can't do impressions and I can't sing. Although, and I couldn't dance. I have danced. I think I can dance. And I can sing a little bit. I just refuse to. But impressions, no. That sort of said, that note will get you a 10p mixer. Well, it might do. Terry said, thank you, sarcastic gun and weaponry lover. Thank you for joining in, Terry. Jot said he can't. He's not an orange. Oh, that's Mandarin, yes. Penny, I'm wearing my jeans that have the worst zip on ever. That actually, I had to repair the zip, so you ain't going to get much of a zippy because they don't go up and down very well. Yes. Hello, Jose. I didn't know anything had happened to her. Oh, God. Right, if you write it one more time, I'm going to have to get rid of you. Too late. Gone anyway. Oh, God. Good point. Yes, I forget that's political. Hello, Peach. What you been up to? Buttons, yeah, good idea. Where are the bodies? I don't know. Under the patio. Are we talking about I can't remember what it's called now, Brookside. Rary Bunny said, do a live from the gun range. I wouldn't be able to. That would be great, but you can't hold any guns on live streams now. So you can have them in the background, but it means you can't monetize your fucking live streams. I couldn't anyway because of the content we talk about. But I can hold things like knives. You can't hold anything that looks like a gun, let alone shoot one. Gold said, are you into sports or martial arts of any kind, any wrestling? I do a little bit of mud wrestling occasionally. Male versus female only. That's my, that's my favourite one. Apart from that, no. Can on Twitch, yes. Hamid said, I want a silent one. What's your suggestion? Well, if you clench your arse cheeks together quite tightly as you fart, it might come out silent. Can't remember. I need to test it. Is that how you make it loud? And how you make it? Yes. As the drop said, fart gently. Yes. Let it out slowly if you want to do a silent one. Pete said, I think I've seen some streamers do it before. Danny said, banning will commence in 3, 2, 1. Bill said, that looks like something Jack Sparrow would carry. Oh, what this? Gold said, but you can't take shots of any kind, you'll slip. No, I in all honesty, I don't do any wrestling or martial arts, no. I am what they like to refer to as a piss artist. That's what I am. I'm no martial artist, I'm a piss artist. The greatest artist. Have you ever killed anyone? No, I haven't. Not that I know of. Joking. Oh, God. No, of course not. Fucking nutters in the chat, I know. By the way, don't forget to like the stream. Fucking yeah. Actually, Peach, your first comment was worse because that could be pronounced as neuters. Fucking neuters. He's an excellent career awayer. Yes, I'm a piss artist. I'm going to look that up. I've always been interested to what the official meaning of a piss artist is. Have a look, shall we? What is the meaning of a piss artist? LOJ, some of them are airsoft. A piss artist. British slang. A drunkard. Pretty fucking accurate. A person who wastes time and behaves stupidly. Again, piss artist. I actually qualify for both meanings. Yes. Right, where are we? I may have to go off soon. I won't stay on any longer than 1 o'clock. But if you're watching this, don't forget to put a like in. The Drop said there's a Google search I'm not looking up. What's a piss artist? Yeah, it depends on pretty much every definition of a piss artist that goes. So the other one said piss artist is someone who frequently ridicules or shows contempt for others, takes the piss. There you go, all three of them. I'm a piss artist by every single variation you can get. And I like it. There you go. So, what's everybody up to tomorrow? I don't even know what day it is tomorrow. Once, twice, 3 times an artist, yes. Gold said, how long have you been sitting here? 3 hours. Hang on. 3 hours. Not 3. 3 hours and 8 minutes. Yeah. Would have been longer if the fucking internet, fucking StreamYard had worked. Drop said, there's that chick that shoved yarn up her cooch when she was on her period. Then would crochet stuff. Not watching that, too. Oh, God, that rings a bell. Oh, fucking hell, though. What would you do if she offered you the fucking thing that she knitted? A scarf? I'm not wrapping that shit around my neck. It's basically that I'd love to build one of those teepee hotels like you used to have in some places in the States. Unring it. Penny would unring it, Dad would wash it. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, anyone who would potentially be up for meeting me and Metallic when we go, we will be going up near Derby sometime this year. If anyone lives near that, lives near there, let me know, and potentially you may have to come to us, but we might be able to meet up. Lovely scarf. Thanks. Funny story. Oh, God. Penny says, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, I love that. Jesus. I prefer Jeebus first, though. Asuna said, hey, for us the sign is reversed, but hey, not hating. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I mirror it, Asuna. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah. Yeah, these are my supporters. How are you, Asuna, anyway? You right? Where do you live and what have you been doing today? And have you had a good day? I have. Even though I've been accused of taking drugs tonight. I wouldn't even say I'm lazy-eyed. I'm not lazy-eyed. I am, what's the word for it? Conserving energy. It's the best way to be. But he said, nah, it's just the evil twin. Scar is on the other side, yes. Just what answers to what? Ah, fucking hell. Fuck off with your warts. That's fucking painful, just bending my fucking finger. Definitely pokes up more on that one, doesn't it? Or should I say, to the Americans, who are stuck in the 1980s. I don't believe anyone actually swears like that in this day and age. Charles, for fuck's sake, I haven't even cleaned your fingernails yet. Get some sleep. Yes. I just came in from the shed drop. Gave him a little rinse. It's not a wart. This is a wart. Ah, fucking hell. Just Eminem. Oh, God. I'm now checking my emails. What am I doing? Right, I was down to 1 o'clock, then I'm fucking off. So if you've only just come on, don't forget you can have a chat with us. Leave a like if you're watching on the phone. Just double tap the screen, it will leave a like, and you're more likely to see other live streams of mine. And yeah, feel free to have a chat with us. Talk bollocks. M&S what? Special what? It's a special fucking wart. It's not a wart. Yeah, it's not a wart. This is a wart. I don't have any warts. How dare you accuse me of having warts? I'm getting accused of having warts. I'm getting accused of being stoned. Yeah. Been sexually harassed at least 4 times tonight. But, that's okay because, I'm a single white, it's a female then, single white male. I'm a cisgender male. I'm the worst there is. Yeah. Straight cisgender male. You fucking worst scum there is. That's me. Penny said, what are you doing for the rest of the week? So I think tomorrow I'm going to finish off this chair I need to. There's a couple of projects I need to get done before I go and see Metallic again. I need to finish her bow bag. That's fucking loads of shit, Penny. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna put up the mosquito fucking thing in the window. And finish off my little chair. It'll be the fanciest little folding chair you've ever seen. And it's way overkill. The amount of leather on that chair, you could probably buy 6 of these fucking chairs. But I want it to be a special chair that should last me for the rest of my life. Whereas the original chairs won't because they split. If I can split fucking 3 to 6 mil of fucking leather, then I'm fucked. Fanny said I have a sister, so I'm not the sis. That's what I just pictured Nigella leering at the camera, please. Fuck's sake. CP3, oi. Ice Brain Old said, you have good stuff, but me punch is more harder, is it? What do you go around fisting people a lot though? Do you show your fist and like ram it into them quite often? Or, do you go around fisting people against their will? Or are they, or is it like boxing where, it's they're there to take the fisting? Job said, can we all just agree that the king's hand should now be addressed as wart? Ah, yes, that's quite a good one. We'll see. We should remind me of that. We'll see how Persia acts. If he's good, he can stay. But as not the wart. But I don't know. I still feel guilty if I keep saying his wife doesn't exist, which I've stopped doing now. Now they start calling him the wart. He doesn't deserve it. Even though the little fucker did electrocute me with that fucking lighter. I'm still paranoid about the marker pens he gave me. He keeps saying to me, have you opened them pens yet? Why do you want me to open these pens so badly, you little fucker? Oh, God. I'm expecting to open one and it's got like a fucking cracker thing in it or something. Johnson, I can't put it on Discord, so you're going to have to write down. I'll remember this one. Ice Brain Old, hello, how are you? I hope you're alright. Jacoby said, want to buy a 43X? I don't know what that is. What is that? What is a 43X? Does it keep your eyes open? I don't need it if it does. See that? I can see everything. I could probably see more than you can right now. Everybody watching this is like I have a third eye. By not opening my eyes fully, my eyes aren't polluted by all the shit of the world where yours are. So I keep mine shuttered down. It means I see more of the world because it's not polluted by shit. Learn from the best. Where are you? Where am I in life, dude? Now I'm getting called the dude from Big Lebowski. Because I'm stoned. No, I'm not stoned. I don't smoke at all. Sorry. Drops of gone, might get some rest. I'll be here for the next one. So we've got... it's 1 o'clock now. All right. Spaz said, show me the M&P Sport 2. I got that last week, but I can't show you that because I don't have one. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good night. I've quite enjoyed myself. Happy fucking 17th birthday to the WeaponCollector channel. Don't sod off your boys now. You sod off. I can't play no clips. Tim said John Pork. John Pork to you too. Fucking hell. Right. Before I go, if you haven't liked the stream already, please do. If you're on a phone, just double tap the screen. Otherwise, just go off the chat and like it. Cheers for watching, everyone. I'll be on again on Friday night from 9:30 to about 12:30, and also Saturday, same time. Right? Thank you for watching, everyone. If John Pork calls, do I answer or decline? I decline it. Right, yeah. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll see you all Friday night. I should have a video on tomorrow. It might be the one where me and Metallic went to the flea market type thing, and then the film the Owl Sanctuary stuff. So probably put that on tomorrow. I have got plenty of stuff to come though, so that'll probably be that. All right. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like the stream before you go. See you later. It's been a good one. I've really enjoyed tonight. See you later. Good night. Fucking press the fucking stop button. See you later.